Hooray.
Lightning is very bored and wishes she had some games on her phone.
Again, we should really know by now that she's there to protect Ashro, right? It's kind of, I think it's been outright stated.
And it's basically there that she's fighting against Caius every day and can't.
Well, well, that's Ashro's throne she's protecting there.
Yeah.
So she's, like, protecting the goddess, but then it's like... how is that congruent with the... We don't have any need for gods, lightning from the end of 1?
Well, it turns out that actually she did need gods, and a wizard did it, and she was wrong.
So
that's all.
I think that's what irritates me quite a bit about this game, is that, 1, the goddess has her fucking fingerprints all over it, and 2, that, like, Lightning's like, yeah, I'll fight for the goddess, fuck it, I have need for this god, I guess.
And I assume all of everything will be destroyed if she doesn't do it, so she's kind of in a bind here.
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
Well, another day at the office. I mean, I guess if she ends up fighting this fight every day, the fact that we end up watching this cutscene so much and doing test recordings of it are just an accurate portrayal
well, yeah,
of what happens.
Time is meaningless in Valhalla, yes. It's both all time and none time all at the same time.
Just like when we're preparing for stream but haven't gone live yet.
I'm not sure that is the case.
Just
we
like
should
that.
Turn on the games.
Exactly the same.
It's not Schrodinger's Valhalla, you know? Oh, mind me, what do I know? Alright, last time I got really, really annoyed because we had to do an awful lot of puzzles. Including some very, very difficult clock puzzles. And then I handed the controller to you and you got the easiest clock puzzles I've ever seen in my life.
It ruled. I had
great.
so much fun doing those clock puzzles.
It was an awful lot of puzzles in a row. A lot
that
of
was
join the dots.
horrible. That area was probably the worst one so far.
The puzzles already sucked. When it was like, you know, in the middle of what you're doing, going into a dimension hole and solve my devious puzzles. It sucks even more when it's just a whole area of eight puzzle dimensions.
And random enemy fights to break your flow, you know?
Just like not very interesting encounters either, just
nope.
like...
Run-of-the-mill Seath and other enemies that we've already seen plenty of, which, like, you know, it's not like it's that much different than 13.
Well,
they reuse enemies a lot, but, like...
Getting some backstory on Mog, kinda?
Barely.
I don't think we didn't even really learn anything about him. Just that at some point he was alone, and cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Erebus 300 is fuck. Yeah, no, yeah, God, oh God, I forgot about the ad campaigns in 10-2. At some point I'm going to play 10-2 with Vicus so he can understand why I do not like 10-2. Yeah, 10-2 is also full of bullshit. The sequels, they are bad. Alright, well I'm going to jump in because I'm going to go back to Serendipity because I think there's a fragment skill we can pick up. Fragment skills are a little awkward because they're usually like complete areas, but I think we've done them. Also, this is the exact
Still
same
the exact
one.
same, because...
So I'm just skipping it. Goodbye.
We've suffered it enough. We're going to be loading in Casino Zone.
I love Future Hope, but we're done. We're out. We're done. It's fine.
We're going to be loading into Carnival Night Zone for like 20 seconds anyway, so...
It doesn't even need to do it. The loading's actually about the same. So let's. Oh, one thing I was gonna show. Toggle view. So yes, here you can actually change it to by area and by time in that area.
Yep.
So if you're having trouble finding Val Peaks 200, you can actually just flip to this view.
Yep.
And easy peasy just flip between the two. So let's go over to Serendipity, which is where Saz's DLC takes place. Oh, one thing I learned off stream that I completely forgot about, the Coliseum we went to, that's like, we went there, the guy's like, you're not supposed to come here, fuck off.
And it was totally empty, and we ran around.
Gave us an artifact, and then we left, and when you go back, it's like, it's not your time. That's DLC. I didn't remember that's DLC.
We will never go back. There's no reason.
Yeah, the Coliseum does not have any matches in it unless you have DLC.
Hell yeah.
Which I completely forgot. So yeah, no. So Sag is actually the second time the game has sort of gone, hey, buy my DLC at us. Weirdly. What a weird thing to do.
I just keep thinking Delfino Plaza when I see this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or the theme park whose name I don't know.
Alright, I think we should.
Well, it must be the goddess's will.
The world escape the nightmare it
We don't need any gods. Fuck, the whole point of Final Fantasy 13-1 is fuck gods. We don't need them.
If we didn't have a god, then how could we do that little trumpet fanfare? God did that.
Alright, so monster collector. So this increases the rate. I believe the base
Off
rate.
or yes.
Off or yes. By 20%.
Mm-hmm.
So useful.
That's quite good, yeah.
We got that for getting all the fragments in the Vile Peaks.
Oh. Alright then.
It was worth doing Vile Peaks for more monsters. More lads in our collection. Alright, now we're moving on. Now we are going to go. I'm going to save on a different file. I already did, but I'm going to save on a different file again. Because we are going to be yanked.
Yes, we've had the Speak to Hope to go forward, and
well, no, we're using a gate
oh, right,
crystal.
we already did it.
We got given the gate crystal, but we didn't go in the gate.
Because nothing ever happens unless you touch a gate in this game, Hope was like, hey, look, that gate just opened for no reason.
Alyssa gave us
and that was great. Yeah, handed us a delicious piece of rock salt that then unlocked the gate.
Yes, so we're now going to repop in the gate, but as soon as we open this gate, we will not be able to come back to the Historia Crux for a bit.
Yep. I do feel like that's another problem of these kinds of game stories.
Yeah, it really is. Like, the nightmare in the world faces, but, like, there is no conflict in this game yet.
Yeah.
There's
been a bit of, like, well, something went wrong, but there's been no sign that that's, like...
Well, like, the paradoxes are happening, but we don't know why.
And we've not even been given any sort of hints.
Lightning got yanked, we don't know why. Caius is fighting her, we don't know why. Yeah. We have very little knowledge on Caius and Yule themselves, other than that Yule is Sirius, Caius is her immortal guardian. That's it. We're 29-ish hours in, and we know...
basically nothing.
So very little about the plot.
Yep.
We do not have any more clues why Lightning got yanked out of the ending yet.
Yep.
And I'm telling you right now, we're heading into, like, endgame here. Like, it'll be a bit before we're not going to get the plan right away because we're going to do optional stuff. But if we beat a straight line to the ending, it is not that far. It really isn't.
But how many clock puzzles?
Oh god, I hope not many. I do feel like Arba 300 might be the biggest lot of them.
Oh, I mean, that was just... we had nowhere else to put these, the zone. But no, like, it's really funny to me how it's like, you have this whole big thing of, like, Hope, and you give him these graviton cores, and instead of something cool happening, he's just like, hey, this door just unlocked. You should go check it out, because that's the only way that, like, things ever happen in this. And it's, I don't know, kind of a nitpick, but...
God, I hope going down here gets me over to it.
But it is this weird thing of just, like... I don't really like that type of storytelling. And there's always some artificiality of... things of like, you know, video games will sit there and wait for you until you talk to the thing that kicks the cutscene off.
I think I am.
Oh no. That's so sad.
I hate getting to
this looks like it sucks.
Oh god, I'm better off just going back.
Probably. But yeah, it's
the frame rate hates you riding a chocobo here. I feel like it's both the game and also the PS3 being extremely old.
I mean, it almost certainly reads things slower. Fuck. Hell yes! Oh my god, this sucks.
I've gone
just jump off, you stupid bird.
Alright.
Take 2.
Woo! But no, like, you know, we've done an awful lot of side stuff in that 29 hours, but we've also gone to main paths, and the game does take you to side paths before you can do the main path, but even the main path really hasn't had a lot of overarching plot in it or character development, and I could forgive it. Mog spawns in front of me, he fucking blocks me. But yeah, like if it like developed Serah and Noel, it'd be one thing, but they don't. Yeah. Serah and Noel have had no character development. It's this big
episodic thing, but it doesn't ever feel like it's built to anything. And like, for all of the, it's side content, we did still have to do like everything that led to a Graviton core up to this point.
Yes, and I don't actually know where we got the cores.
No
I think there were
because the game doesn't do shit with it, but it is just like, side stuff.
I think we're getting close to some kind of final reckoning.
Oh boy!
Yes. We're getting close to a final reckoning? But what have we done this whole game?
We still don't know if he really is against us or not.
He tried to kill you.
We still don't. That's embarrassing.
He tried to kill you and he's fighting lightning in Valhalla.
Taking action.
Yeah, but it's embarrassing that we still don't know. If I was the game, I wouldn't be admitting that.
No, you know so much about Caius and you refuse to tell us?
Yep.
And if he sees a weakness, he'll exploit it without mercy. We let our guard down, we die.
Sure. I'd be sad about that, maybe.
We are definitely sure.
The game is extremely going hard in that this is a point of no return. It isn't really. We will be able to do stuff. I mean, it is for a little bit.
Yeah, it's those usual.
It is for a little bit, but it's not. We're not going to the final boss fights yet.
It's a point of no return, at least in the sense that many cutscenes will play in sequence.
Before the final bosses, we will have a chance to go fuck off and do shit.
Pretty normal.
All right.
I hate how they're building up Caius to be this fucking powerful guy. He's just a dude with soul edge. Such a loser. He didn't even kill us. He didn't even kill us. He could have killed us and he let us go. Dummy.
Yeah, because it wasn't worth it anymore.
Yule said no. And he listens to the child.
Of course he does. He's a Yule simp.
He is a Yule simp, and it's kind of...
It's the only thing we know about him.
It's extremely gross, honestly.
Leaving without even a farewell?
Yeah? Bye?
Ideally.
Of course not. We were going to drop.
No, we weren't. You liar.
That's what we figured. Thought we'd save you the trip.
You know we can just come back, right?
Like this. A place where we can be happy. Sometimes, when it looks like all hope is lost, people can turn against each other. They end up...
That's a weird thing to say.
But really, when they stop and think about it, they're making themselves sad for no reason. Director, what are you looking at?
That was just a pointed thing about hope in the first game. Right?
There was a time
what?
I almost lost
No, well, we now have to explain Hope's entire character.
Right. You mean lightning and snow.
Yes! Can I spell it out harder?
I remember, Serah. Weren't you the first one who said you wanted to save Cocoon? It was because Snow and Lightning vowed to carry out your wishes that we all came together back then. And to this day...
What a weird thing for Alyssa to say out of nowhere.
I mean, like Hope is fine saying stuff, but why did Alyssa say that?
Yeah, no, the thing that makes it awkward writing is like, well, we need him to say this at some point.
It's so annoying when Alyssa and Noel say shit about stuff that happened in 1. They don't know
that. They weren't there for,
When you raise the new arc, maybe you can help our friends as well. They won't have to bear the burden of a world anymore.
I think it's fine that Hope is... I don't think he's the central character, I think he definitely gets a lot of screen time in 1 because his relationship with Lightning and Snow in particular is very important, but like Vanille gets as much screen time because her relationship with Saz and Fang is important.
Yeah.
And Serah.
Yeah.
I've had the great fortune.
You can make a pretty good argument that every single character in the party in FF13 except maybe Fang is the main character of Final Fantasy 13.
Even Fang, like the ending is a lot about her.
Yes.
We got lost.
Her arc is kind of at the very end.
Times I almost gave up.
Because she's not there for the first 10 hours. But like...
Mistakes.
Humanity is doing repeat mistakes of the past?
We also have the ability.
What? No, we're not.
Well, as you would say.
Again, there's so little that's kind of built this up.
Once preparations are complete, we plan to journey ahead one.
He's
Oh,
the only-
stop time traveling!
I want to see the rays.
He's the only character who does things in this because he's the only person who hasn't been DLC hold.
Yes, yes. Snow, Saz, and Saz were DLC hold. Snow is in the Colosseum.
This isn't
Yeah.
goodbye then, is it?
When he disappears from the Sunscape, he ends up in the Colosseum. Trapped there. Which I did not know until I looked this up about the Colosseum. I was like, when do we open the Colosseum? And the guy was like, you don't! That's DLC! And I'm like, oh yeah! Oh, hello. Okay. Why we got weird music? Why is Mog making a scene? Ho 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 hee hee? Hoo hoo? Yeah, Hocus interacted with Serah and Noel like 4 times?
Yo, the ring! Dead.
I mean, I don't think he's alive.
Can't believe Mog is fucking dead. Quick, chuck Mog to get closer.
So yeah, this is why we get hold for a little bit. We actually get separated.
But in the new future that you wish to build, I no longer exist. Goodbye.
Hey, remember that fragment where it was like the AZ files and she was like, I'm still not sure I should have lived instead of my friend. There's a man appearing in my dreams.
Yada yada yada.
I wonder if that's important.
Etc. etc.
The game is not very good at foreshadowing. Everything
particularly.
lands with a thunk. Go serendipity.
Yeah!
I actually like do not know if you can. But we are just gonna lower beyond. What a betrayal.
What
I
the?
saw that coming. I think the thing I really hate about this game is I see everything about it coming 5 miles away.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
Gee,
the-
Alyssa does sure keep popping
But
up.
the characters don't, and that drives me mad. It drives me mad when that happens.
Well, it's not even like the game gives you a perspective of, you know, like away from these characters so that you could know something that they don't. We don't even have the hit of dramatic irony.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Do it, Caius! Do it! Good!
Got him. GG's.
Good! Dead.
That takes care of that.
Alright, we're in chapter 5 now. I do think the fact that we have been here, like, twice before kind of also,
This void beyond?
kind of ruins the tension of, like, dropping in here.
Yeah, we've left repeatedly.
Because we just leave. You just turn around and leave.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on, Mog.
yeah, part yourself open up for
What's
hope.
wrong? Why won't you answer me? This can't be.
Sure it can. Why not?
And this would be a cool, spooky place
Where did
that had no exit if this was the fucking first time we'd been here. It's not. They really do not build this place up enough. It's deeply irritating to me. But we got the crappy effects and we can only walk.
What's wrong with you?
That's because we're live. Mog's been paradoxed.
I can't throw him! I can't throw him!
Shit.
Can't apparently Morgan's fucking dead. His ghost is watching. They're really aggressive with this effect.
Mm-hmm. This is like the mist in 12. With how aggressively it's throwing stuff.
Oh, I can run now. Oh, okay.
Who is that?
I can run my girly run, which takes all attention out. Alright, hey Yule. What's up, Yule?
You're Yule, aren't you?
Yeah, we've met
No.
like 5 of her.
Yes. I am one of many Yules. From your perspective, I am a Yule from the ancient past.
Sure.
But where are we? Are we trapped in this place? I am not truly here. I only watch events from a distant time. This place,
Oh, chest.
it is a shadow of Valhalla. In the depths of the unseen realm, I see you held prisoner.
Sucks to suck.
Alright, is this sort of a trap? How do I get out of here? Did I get trapped here alone, or what kind of world is Valhalla?
What kind of world is Valhalla is the total non sequitur here. I know she said, oh, it's like a shade of it, but I don't think a normal person would be thinking that, which is why I'm tempted to ask it.
Go for whatever you feel like going for.
Did I get trapped here alone is probably the most Serah answer.
Are you going for that?
I think so.
Am I stuck here by myself? You said you're not really here, didn't you, Yule? I exist long ago in your past, and now view your present as the future.
Didn't answer my question.
Soon, the
You
vision
didn't answer my question.
Are you saying I can't ever leave?
No, she isn't.
Do not escape. The dream will go on forever. Wait, don't go!
You didn't answer her question.
No. Serah sort of just pulled that out. Live trigger.
Oh, yes. We did have some fragments to look at. I think it's just like a Moogle one. Yeah, Great Mog Wisdom.
Acceptable Mog Wisdom.
Yeah, the Bubbly
The
Stone.
Bubbly Stone.
And then the Moxie Stone. So guess what? Godot designed and built most of the buildings in Newbonham, Kupo. They're not exactly fine art, but they're tough and built to last, just like the architect, Kupo. Not to mention they're comfy like an old sofa, Kupo. It's just the same as people. When it comes to homes, it's what's inside that counts, Kupo.
I don't know, walls are pretty important. Ceilings? Big fan of those things.
When he used to live in Cocoon, Matty sold all kinds of weird gadgets at a place called the Nora's Garage, Kupo. These days, there are a lot of researchers over at the Academy who are getting good use out of his skeleton key set. He was trying to keep his little side business confidential, but LeBro soon twigged what he was up to, Kupo. She's got a nose for profits, that's for sure, Kupo. Estro is so fucking bad at her job, it is fucking wild. Estro must be the worst fucking goddess ever. Used to be this hit vid show called The Catsroy Files, Kupo. The lead character was an unlucky detective who kept a chocobo chick in his hair. He wasn't much of a detective, but he was honest and always looked after his family. He was very popular, Kupo. Apparently he was based on a real person. I wonder if it's anyone I know, Kupo.
Alright then.
Alright, but we're getting more Oracle of Etros, and I'm sure they're not terrible. Etro, granted the most selfless of gifts, her power and strength throwed through the gate to the unseen world. And with each passing second, she grew weaker and weaker. Now the goddess sleeps within the heart of chaos. Should she cease to exist, the power she granted to humanity, the power that makes the universe whole, will disappear. When the sands of time run out on the goddess, so too do they on the world of man.
Alright then.
I hope it's not important. Yes, I should,
Serah, you have so many lads. Just have 2 of them out at once. You don't even need Noel.
Yeah, she's gonna have to have a healing one. I think this is correct. I don't think I want to mess with my lads. I think this is the good one.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially have a Commando Sentinel for no reason.
For no particular reason.
Totally not gonna get a boss fight, Kupo. But yes, we'll go with this.
I do love how all the double paradigms also have unique names.
I mean...
Thanks, buddy.
Like, percentage-wise, you see them for so little time, but it's like...
This should do it.
You see them
Enough.
for a lot longer in one.
Even in one, though, like...
Yeah, no.
You
I
know,
love
but
it.
they
I
did
love
still
it.
come up with names for every single one. Even ones that you, like, can't get in,
Yeah.
in the original game at, I think, any point.
Yeah, no, that's probably true. Yeah, there's an awful lot you probably can't get because you only have certain people doubled up.
Yep.
You're a different Yule, aren't you?
If we had
I'm
disapproving
nasty,
cow
Yule.
whenever the game talked about extra, the cow would be up all the time.
I call your present age my home. You and I are the same. We are blessed by Etro, her chosen servants. Servants of
No.
the power to step outside the timeline. The power to witness the future. These gifts come from Etro. Her servants are known by her blessings.
But why give us the ability? Alright, how is she connected to lightning? What does a servant do? What kind of goddess is she? Shit. She's shit. She's so fucking garbage.
I guess, do we want to get proselytized out?
Is
What kind
Noel a
of goddess
servant
is she?
too?
Is Noel a servant too?
Yeah, that's slavery, yes. It is actually more akin to slavery, for sure. We haven't quite gotten to why she's absolutely terrible at her job, but we're getting there. Alright, what do you feel like? How is she connected to lightning? Servant, goddess, or Noel? Lightning?
I have no opinion on any of these.
I'm gonna go how is she connected to lightning, because
Go
I
for it.
want to know.
My sister is also somewhere in Valhalla. What's her part in all this? The warrior. She stands guard over Etro's temple. She is unable to leave the unseen realm. And so, she turned to you for aid.
That did not give me any new information that I didn't already say at the start stream.
Nope.
Yo, yes, so yes, there explicitly she is guarding the goddess's temple. Yeah, the ability to, like, see the future, but also you're not supposed to change the future, though. Like, the Yules cannot stop their own deaths, but we've also been told they're not really supposed to stop any catastrophes.
Right.
Because that'll lead to greater catastrophes. That's why the Yule sealing a monster away
Yeah.
in the ruins was like that monster
Destroyed Padra.
had to be a hell of a threat in order for the goddess to like do that. Alright, let's just check over here.
Hello?
So yeah, so they can see the future, but they're not supposed to change it.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking point?
Everyone loves a Cassandra.
Why give the ability to see the future other than torture? Especially the ability to see your own death, but having to, like, slam headfirst into it, you know?
You know, I will say that falling into a crack between reality all alone is one thing that might be a little scary, but falling in with all of your Pokemon
Yeah.
does undercut it a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah, we got Caius.
Oh, we got the Soul
yeah.
Edge.
Who do we give the sword to? Oh, do you want a sword?
Yeah, can Kurt hold the
Can we
Soul
give you the
Edge?
sword? No, I don't think so. It would be at the
Sad,
bottom.
yeah, it would
Oh,
be.
it's so sad. We did get Serah mask.
Yes, we did.
That is only because we have the FF13 file. I also got Horn from a chest at some
A
point.
single horn.
Afro and white chick, yes. Yes? Yes. Absolutely, 100%. I assume our Gigantor can have it.
Stuck in his middle.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else can. Our Gigantor... Oh god, where is he at the moment? What did we name him? Thornston, that's what we named him. I assume he can have the sword. That's about the right size of it.
Yeah, that fits.
Alas, the game will not let me give Greg a sword.
Sad. What's even the point?
I did also find that Greg is also only in the Colosseum in this game, and excuse me, in the DLC. God, we're in the. Why are there encounters in here?
What are the encounters doing to this?
I do know why. I know why there are encounters in here.
Because you're gonna fight
it's
a boss.
Because there's a boss fight,
yeah.
and like you might get stuck here because the game auto-saves, and it'll have auto-saved you in here, so you won't be able to level up, and your game file would basically be over. But
that might be a mercy.
Atmospherically, it sucks, man.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in this desolate place all alone, except I have my monsters, and I have, lads trying to fight me. The whole time. Yeah, just a shit. It's not even her realm, it's like a shadow of her realm.
I suppose you're another Yule as well. Yes. I am from a future.
Ah, the Yule of Christmas future.
Very soon, my presence here will fade. There is little time to tell you of the things I have seen.
It
Game,
sucks.
I hate how stuff is exposited to you in this game by Yules. And also, we're going back down now.
Yay.
Because we can't actually go up.
Yep, the map's done.
Map done. So now we're heading back down. I hate how so much information in this game, fuck off, is given to you by Yule. Yule just shows up and exposits at you. It's so clumsy. It is so fucking clumsy. The writing in this game is ass. I mean, I don't know. I think I hate Yule giving us this information more than Mog.
I don't know if either of them would be worse, honestly.
No, they're bad. It's both bad. It's just incompetent amateurish writing.
Time, there were 6 and 1 Lassie, and their story is a miracle.
Oh, was
yeah, I know.
it?
I was there.
The destinies of the 6 were bound.
Uh-huh.
Through the completion of a focus that belonged to the 1. The 6.
Yes, I got that.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Serah, please.
Serah, please. That's the plot of 1. And then up we go, I guess. Alright, let's see these other fragments we've gotten. Alright, Pulse's resolution. When the people of Cocoon first came to the surface, a grand pulse of magic filled the earth. Among the people, there were those who awakened to this power. I saw it happen. I saw time distorted and twisted. When the timeline was changed and history broken, fissures appeared in the wall that separates the spirit and the material.
Neat.
The crystal power that was once bestowed only upon the Lassie was released and it permeated deep in the soil. Now normal humans can spin enchantments and spells if they know how. So this is how they're explaining how people other than like the sea can now cast magic. The part of humans we call soul is a gift of the goddess. In all our hearts flickers a small part of the chaos of Valhalla. From Valhalla you can see every age, every timeline. I see the future because Valhalla lives in my heart. The Eyes of Etra is not a unique gift reserved for the special. Every human who claims a soul can gaze into the future.
Neat.
And she's just throwing a ton of fragments at us as well.
Oh, yeah.
Our bodies are made of the blood of the goddess. I just hate this so much. Our souls are formed of the chaos that she bestowed upon us. The Farseers were an ancient people who embraced the chaos more than any other. They were Pulse's oldest tribe, and I was their seeress. The power to see the future, the power to travel the timeline, the power to bend monsters to your will. The power to remember in your dreams even when the timeline has changed. They are manifestations of hidden chaos, and in chosen few, these powers are great indeed. Such are the blessings of the goddess. Yeah, blessings, my fucknut. Gets that. Alright.
Blessing, curse.
Yeah,
Pretty similar.
yeah, you know, always that, isn't it? It's funny how they didn't have enough room to keep going up, so they plopped 1 Yule further down.
It's fine.
Oh my.
They're gonna keep doing this to you.
Yeah, none of the. Yeah, the goddess didn't give us the ability to change things. God no, just see them. She made a guy immortal, and I wonder if that's a fucking bad idea. We're still able to fight with our immaterial sword Mog, by the way.
That's fine.
Which is very funny, again, because like Mog's gone, but still can fight with a sword, it's fine.
The goddess Etro saw that the Lassie fulfilled their tasks. She saw their courage and took pity on them. She blessed the 6 and the 1 and one other. a child.
A child.
And so she released them from the prison of Crystal.
Yeah, you know how at the ending they turn into crystal? Yeah, the goddess released them as well, so,
The goddess who saved us that day?
yeah!
Yes, but in doing so, she warped time itself.
Well, that was silly.
That was stupid of her.
She could not restore it. But perhaps you had the power to repair the distortion. And perhaps you did.
Perhaps I did. What do you mean? Is it too late now?
Yeah, probably.
Future. I can no longer see it.
Yeah, so not only did the goddess help Fang and Vanille save Cocoon, the goddess also saved everyone else at the end, and it's like,
De-stoned
Fuck.
everyone else.
fuck off!
Yo, we fixed the stairs. Let's go.
Fuck off, game! Stop fucking doing that! Stop taking things that humans did and saying that the goddess did it! Fuck off! Binovelzi? I don't know how to pronounce that. In the physical world, it contains within its form endless chaos. By the will of the deities, it gives birth to all living things. I speak of crystal. The eternal dream world of the crystal lies within the unseen world. Even the gods long to find their way to that place. In all crystal, the heart that shines most brightly is called...
Bonneville's.
Bonneville's? Oh.
Oh, you can do it. Wow. Thanks, Ephemeral Mog.
I guess I just couldn't do it while I was walking.
Probably.
But, yeah, hi!
Oh, good. At least we trapped Chocolina in here with us.
Yep.
You can't say this is all bad.
You there? Are you lost too? I don't know how I ended up here, and I can't seem to find a way out. I really need your help to get out of this bind. First, buy something from my shop. Then, look for an exit so I can get out of here.
You got it, lady.
Okay, Chocolina, do you have anything for me? Your answer may not surprise you. Yes, I do have ATV plus 30% on her.
Love you! And find that
Yeah, my god, the goddess was like, yeah, I'll release you all from Crystal, and fucked everything! Because the goddess is bad at her job.
That does
Which-
sound like a Japanese conception of
Which is to not fuck things.
a god or goddess.
Like, it's fine.
Just fucking idiots.
I do just wish that it didn't, like...
Oh yeah, ruin the
then
story
be
of
like,
13.
But all the stuff the humans accomplished in
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 13 was actually because of the goddess.
Yeah, basically.
Because it's
Oh,
even, 'cause
certainly.
it's even worse.
You're Yule too. Which era do you come
Oh
from?
no, I'm Stephanie.
I am the one who lives in all the ages. I am the one.
Oh,
who
it wants to be a Xeno game.
Yo, she got
so, It really does want to
She
be a
got the
Xeno
Uggs?
game. Yeah, she got the Uggs. And it's so bad about being a Xeno game. It does not hold a candle to Xenoblade 1.
Have you come to tell me something?
Nah.
You summoned me here. In this place, you can see all your heart's desires come true.
You can.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
Look, this is the place where all time flows. The dreams of humanity are here washed ashore.
The Uggs are a gift from Metro.
Beginning or end, a world closed upon itself. Why do you want to change time?
I got nothing better to do.
Why do you try to stand in his way? Why do you continue on this journey?
This time's fucked.
As you change the timeline, you come closer to death.
But I love dying and being dead.
But now,
Your journey is over.
Hi. So you know how Yule had a vision of the future and then promptly died?
Mm-hmm.
That might be relevant. That might be a plot point.
Hello, Caius Ballad. Slash and burn, return, listen to yourself churn. Oh, this is a pretty shitty Caius.
So weak.
Yeah, except he does have, buffs. But yes, I am, like, kind of over level for it. It's very funny how he's like, yeah, I'm out of the beating your ass. The Serah's like, as if I didn't just kick his ass in 30 fucking seconds. Yeah, Get fucked, Caius. He can be difficult if you haven't done every optional thing in the game and have really good monsters. But he was not difficult for me. Oh yeah, stab him in the nose. Stab him right in the nose. Hi. He can chaos control.
Yep. He's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Noel gave up much more quickly than this.
Yeah, Noel's pathetic.
Yeah, because Noel's a shitbag. Noel's a fuckboy.
Noel is a fuckboy.
Place where he knows only joy. He acknowledged his defeat. Now he is at peace.
Orbed.
I don't believe you. Noel would never give in to you.
He's too much of a fuckboy.
No, I think the thing that makes Caius not very threatening is that he's beating up these two who are not very powerful or threatening.
Yeah.
You know, if you...
Miracles, traveler of time guided by Etro, listen to me.
If you beat up the original gang, you would be like, yeah, this guy's powerful, right?
No touching.
Ew, he's so gross. He's so gross.
You conjure miracles, but when you do, the seeds of tragedy are sown in other lives.
Sorry, I didn't hear any of that. You're chaos controlling.
That responsibility.
My spine.
But why, Caius? Why do you fight?
Yeah, please explain.
To save her. Long ago, the goddess Etro rescued you and your friends from your fate's sea. For you, it was a miracle. For you, a sentence of death. In that moment, immutable history was transformed. Time was twisted. With each distortion of the future, the life of the Series was cut short. So often have I seen this. Seen her wilt before my eyes. When time is in flux, the future changes, and Yule is consumed.
Yum.
So I will dam the river of time and tear down the foundations of history. Only then will your suffering come to an end.
You're going to destroy history just so you can save Yule?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have interfered with my task at every turn. But your meddling is over.
We have?
I will
Did we do that?
I never noticed.
We did?
In a place without time or future, you will be free for eternity.
Caius?
Surrender now to your heart's desire.
It'd be better if he just killed us, dummy, but like, alright. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Caius isn't original. His motivation isn't original and it's very obvious. He's not very compelling.
Well, it's also given us basically nothing of their relationship or Caius much at all, really.
No. Also, we foiled him. We have.
Yeah.
We really haven't.
Like, if you insist, game.
Apparently.
Like, I guess by
but
solving the
thing is
paradoxes.
That, yes, Caius' beef is with Etro Black, so that's why he's in Valhalla. He's trying to kill Etro, and Lightning is there to stop him. And I'm like, Lightning, just fucking let him. But we're gonna find out some stuff that makes this whole thing very, very stupid. But don't worry, that's a couple of streams away.
Like a baby. Hey, let's all yell Serah at once.
Give her ear damage.
I'll get her up. Hey, Serah! Wake up!
I like how her heart's desire is just to be back with these losers.
It is a really
What a
nice
sad
outfit,
fate.
I've gotta say.
Where am I?
Not in your bed.
Though surely Snow's here.
I guess we'll find out.
Dreaming?
Maybe I am.
Hey, let's go.
Come on, Serah.
Man, I'm hungry.
Yeah, she's back in her old outfit.
Didn't you just eat?
Can't wait to discover the thing that
New boat.
breaks
Also,
this.
the hilarious thing is Etra's so bad at her job. She's the one who made Caius immortal and also gave Yule the eyes of Etro that means she's doomed every time the future changes. Etro fucking deserves this. Every
pretty
little
much.
bit about this, she fucking has
I
coming.
know school is out right now, but what will your students think if they see teacher dozing on the grass?
Nothing. It's fine.
Can I take a nap?
I would love to take a nap.
Is it alright if I take a nap here? It looks like a perfect place for a
I
snooze.
think you've had enough snoozing for one day. Go on, back to the village with you.
Okay. Sorry.
It's a high school AU, but she's the teacher for some reason.
I'm snooze pilled.
Well, if you're that tired, take a nap. But Serah, do it in your own bed, okay?
No.
If you awake, you fake.
You?
It's not like you to slack off like that. Have you been working too hard in the fields?
In the fields? Where's Noel? Have you seen Log? I wasn't feeling well. What happened to the meteorite?
I don't really want to ask any of these questions.
Do it. Ask one.
I wasn't feeling well. I refuse.
Didn't feel well, so I lay down to rest.
We're sleep pilled, goddammit.
You were sleep pilled.
Okay. You should get out of the sun and rest. Can you?
What sun? Cloudy.
I'm not that sick.
Yeah. Okay. But you really gotta be more careful beyond the fence.
I know Caius stabbed me, but there's no wound.
The incongruity of us answering questions as if she belonged in this timeline and
And then her
and
immediately
being
monologuing
like,
to herself.
about Caius and stuff is very funny.
Yes.
You're making this way funnier.
Yes.
Alright, so it's waiting at Nora's house. Someone's waiting in the Nora house. Who? Get back to what? I don't know if any of these make any sort of sense, but you know.
I mean,
It's almost just like, what? They might as well all be, what?
it's also just like the who is either Snow or Lightning. Like, all Serah really wants is to get them back, but it's so little anything. Let's get back to what? I'm doing my best.
Can't? Why? What's the big occasion?
Well, Serah, they're really worried about you.
They, huh?
Well, there you go.
You should hurry back and let them know you're okay.
Could I have dreamed everything that happened up until now?
Not very likely. You know, yeah, like the way that it's like the question answering.
You were sleeping like a baby out there. You sure do have it easy, Sarah.
I mean, we're definitely making it more incongruous, but,
But at the same time, like.
don't you like it here? What do you mean I have it easy? I work hard too, or I'm not happy at all. Meh.
You mean I have it easy? So he's like, you got your husband and your sister to help you. And Serah will be like, what?
Call him how I see him. Your students love you. You've never been sick once since we got here. Guess I'm saying you got it all. Or am I wrong?
Never been ill?
Anyway,
Weird.
you better get a move on. You know who's waiting.
They keep doing it. Oh my god.
You know who?
Stab me.
Could I be dead? Oh, if only.
Everyone is acting kind of strange.
You... Gee, it's like none of this is real.
Yeah, the characters are so dumb. Serah and Noel are so dumb. Hey, Snow.
Snow, what are you doing here?
Why do you look like you did in Final Fantasy XIII?
I'm not allowed to hang out in my own place? You.
You.
But you went looking for my sister. You left ages ago.
So did
What's
you.
talking about? Lightning hasn't gone anywhere that I know of.
What?
What?
She's living right here with us ever since we got married, remember? Hey, you okay?
I don't
It's
understand.
okay, it's okay. Sarah, where are you going? Sarah!
Married? Fuck, shit, fuck.
Everything's falling apart.
Caius did a terrible job.
Yeah,
at this.
damn, Caius, you suck at this.
Where did everyone go?
Some Lotus Eater you are.
They weren't real, Serah. Not even 20 minutes.
Yeah, man.
He's really bad at this.
Am I trapped? Am I the only one here?
Yes!
Live trigger rewards. We win.
Is lightning here somewhere? Maybe snow?
Yeah, he's right back there. You just saw him.
Hey, Lightning.
Am I really alone? Lightning, please. Help me.
Hi, I'm Lightning from Final Fantasy XIII. I love Louis Vuitton.
Is it really you?
No, dummy.
Welcome home, Serah.
Lightning, why are you here?
Because you want me to be.
In this place, you can see all your heart's desires come true.
You've changed history, and you're back where you belong. This is it. Your adventure's over. Serah, come with me. Your family's
I'm
waiting.
really seeing the meat fingers.
Yes. My family.
Square fingers.
That's right. I'm home. My family are all here. Deep in my heart, the truth still glinted like a razor. This wasn't real. It was a dream. If I accepted it, my journey through time would end. But my sister was here. Snow was here. If I stayed, I would be with everyone I'd ever loved.
Sure would.
Yeah, because you never loved Noel.
Searching
Yeah,
for
fuck
all
Noel.
this time, I'd found my home. I'd found happiness.
Noel is such a non-entity in Serah's story.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not giving us a choice. We're staying.
Ah!
Yeah, we're staying. Woo!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy ending.
Game over.
Game over. Yeah. So this is one of many paradox endings.
Woo!
Being here with my sister fills me with joy.
We did it. We beat Final Fantasy XIII too.
Yeah, we did. This is one of the few paradox endings we can get before beating the game.
The feelings.
Most of them require us to beat the game first.
Okay.
At first, I was overwhelmed with loss.
JPEG.
Soon, even that feeling faded away with the rest. Now every day is paradise. Lightning is here with me, and Snow as well. Lebro and Huge, Godot and Mackie, the whole gang.
Hey, Saz.
My son come to visit.
But Dodge's not here. Saz is here. Dodge
Is just off screen.
They didn't want to make a new model
Oh
for
god,
him.
no, because he can't look at like a little costume.
No,
kid.
there he is.
Oh, never mind.
He's still 5.
I'm content. I like my life the way
I love
is.
it.
There's only one one thing that keeps it from being perfect.
Yeah, what's that?
I can't remember a certain person. I know he was a friend.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't really.
And I'm sure we were close.
No, you really weren't.
But no matter how I try, I can't recall his face or his name or even how his voice
See, I do enjoy the paradox endings. I think the paradox endings are some of the best things about this game.
Oh no, it's Sora Kingdom Hearts.
This one is kind of boring.
Yeah.
But I like some of the other ones a lot. I don't like the real ending of this game. That's probably why I like the paradox endings.
I have a mirror. I never use it. It scares me.
I'm always saying that.
On the other side of that mirror, there's a whole other world. And if I peek inside, I'll be lost. Or so it seems to me.
But that's
When I told
dumb.
Snow how I felt,
He said I was
of course
dumb.
I said I was just
That's our Serah. So dumb.
maybe I am. I can live with that.
Look in the mirror, my
I
ponytail's
want
on the
just for
wrong
these wonderful,
side.
Magical days to continue. For this time to stretch on forever.
Great news.
This is where I'll stay. I'm home, and I never want to leave.
Ta-da! Paradox ending 1! We got a fragment. You get fragments for all the paradox endings.
We did have the category.
CP as well. So
Well, that's pretty good, yeah.
it's pretty nice.
Like 2 levels.
And technically, I think there's 2 more we could get right now, but I do not know if I'm strong enough
Sure.
to get them because they require fighting bosses. But yeah, we've already seen paradox ending here.
Yep.
1 of 8. All right. Hey, excerpts from an alternate history. Hey, can Moogles talk? Caius just dropped by Nora House to play, and as usual, he's peppering me with questions. Of course they can. They know lots of things and love answering just about any question you might have. Ho ho ho, since when did you become a Moogle expert? Laughs Saz as he strides into the house. Yeah, that's a point. Or do I think I know about Moogles? I mean, they're just make-believe creatures from children's books. Yet somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm sure I've met one. What's wrong? Dash is looking up at me, wondering why I've suddenly become so quiet. I tell him it's nothing, but it isn't nothing, and for the rest of the day, my head is full of thoughts of Moogles. So it wasn't Noel, it was Mog. Mog was the one.
True,
yeah.
true.
Mog was really the one. And he can't really remember his name or his face. I'm sure we were friends.
I know he was cute. I know that I threw him 500 yards one time. He bounced around and hit his head a bunch. But that can't be right. That's not real.
Our first paradox ending.
We did it, Reddit.
Alright, back in the Hall of Seclusion, we will now say no to lightning.
Boo.
Yeah, I know.
OOX as fuck.
I do think more games should have endings. I love that Dragon Quest Builders is based off the choose to side with the Dragon Lord, the villain of Dragon Quest 1 ending. I think that's fantastic. I feel more games should have more.
Ruined world,
It's
alternate
finally a
ending type
choice
stuff.
that kind of mattered.
Sure.
It's the first one in the entire game.
Well, and it's also one that you could be like, yeah, you would, you know, potentially choose this, because this is, as far as we know, what Sarah's been looking for the entire time.
We know it's fake. We know it's bullshit. It's fine. It's fine as an ending. It's
But this
fine as a
shit's too
story
hard.
point.
Is it really you?
No.
Welcome home, Serah.
Lightning, why are you here?
Because you want me to be.
I love the shots of Cocoon in the background. I wish this game's writing wasn't so incompetent. Because I think there's some really cool stuff in here
Yep.
that's hampered by the amateurish exposition-based writing and the lack of care given to the time travel plot.
Yeah.
Come with me. Your family's waiting.
And Noel. Noel should
And
just be
Noel.
replaced by fucking Snow. Like, just ditch Noel entirely. We don't need him.
That's right.
And there's been nothing for him
No.
this entire time. And it's like,
Yeah.
you know he's connected to Caius and Noel. He talks about them, but he doesn't
But he
actually
doesn't
talk about them.
explain it.
Heart.
I think we are. We might finally.
I mean, I imagine he's been sent to his happy
he's
world.
been into
so
his
we're
happy
gonna
world.
learn.
So we're finally going to learn something about Noel.
Yes.
Finally, 30 hours into the game, we might actually learn something about Noel.
Sister was here. Snow was here. If I stayed, I would be with everyone I'd ever loved.
But the paradox things are also something finally
Yeah.
that feels like the non-linearity of the game is like a little bit warranted.
Yeah.
They're all ultimately fake endings
Yes.
that don't like.
Oh, he literally just dropped us back in the story of Crux
Yes.
after that.
But it is like a hint that like the story might actually have different endings. It doesn't. It has one ending,
When I
but
lost
like
faith in
it's
the
it's
future, Noel came
it's
and
so
saved me.
close to being something good.
Yeah.
Snow
And the glimpses you get of better games than some of the other Paradox endings are like, why can't I have played that game?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I've always heard from you about this. I know one of the Paradox endings.
Yeah. You may have mentioned it.
Trapped in crystal, holding
Many times.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. For what?
Spoiling you.
On a game that you hated?
I think there's two Paradox endings in particular that are fucking awesome.
Yep.
Oh. And goodbye. It really doesn't take much for Serah to get out of the dream world either, which I think is kind of lame.
Trust your instincts.
I mean, if this dragged on too long, it would be really annoying. But
It's
like,
the problem of it, yes.
It's not my sister.
But like, it does only last like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I have watched a lot of shows with stuff like this plot point where people trapped by aliens or bad guys or whatever put in like a virtual reality or another dimension where all the good stuff is fine. But usually, I mean, that's why they're a whole episode though. It's usually like, you know, like 45
Yeah, you
minutes
gotta give
to
it
an
time to
hour.
build up and reason for people to buy
Because
in.
you've gotta, the character developments in there, they have to decide to rip themselves out of this fantasy where someone they love isn't dead or, you know, all those things.
And one of the oldest versions is literally in the
Now
Odyssey.
Hi.
Sweet.
Yeah, now we also have random encounters. This is a little bit weirder because there's no boss at the end of here. But sure.
It's fine.
It's okay. I guess it's falling apart and that's letting things come in.
But yes, at least I believe the Island of the Lotus Eaters is a thing in the Odyssey.
I don't actually know which way we can go, but I guess we'll find out.
And that they're basically the people who eat these plants that give them their wildest desires.
It's very, very common.
Oh, it's ancient, literally.
I like that it, you know, it has that ending. I do wish it didn't last like 5 seconds.
And it did a little bit. Like, it could certainly do it a bit better. I mean, not for nothing, but the extra content of Persona 5 that Royal that takes 300 years to get to is a much more interesting take.
Yeah, absolutely. But you need to have some pathos here. You need to have.
It does need to feel like you're actually giving this up, you know?
Yeah.
And like there is that level of like Serah saying, "I knew it was fake," which at least makes you think like
there's our
20%,
monster
baby.
collector coming in hot.
But yeah, you know, like at least because she says she knew it was fake, it gives her at least some character in it, and she's not just a moron. But it definitely is like it's a little too quick to feel like she's actually giving anything up here. Hey Chocolina, have you received your wildest desires? Money?
You there! I don't know how I ended up. I really need your help. Love you! And find that exit.
Guess I'm going back down. I thought this might be a way up, but I think it's up above.
Yeah, I think so.
So I hope I can get to there from down here. I hope I have not gone completely the wrong way.
We're also really bootstrapping off the 13 music right now.
But yeah, I feel like there really has to be more devastation from Serah. We're kind of not getting. Where again, a lot of the whole point of these is ripping yourself away from.
Yeah, the thing that you want more than anything else.
Yes. Someone's yelling at us.
Where's the gate?
Hey, that's a semi-familiar person.
Inky.
Hi.
Vanille!
Hi, Vanille.
Vanille? Is that really you?
Well, that's a good question. Put it this way. It's the real me, but inside a dream. I'm still sleeping in the crystal pillar, you see. And you're dreaming away too. So it's like we're meeting inside each other's heads.
So this is a dream after all. But why did you come?
Because you needed help.
Hi, Fang.
Stupid.
Oh, you've never met Fang before, have you?
No.
Nope.
We've come to pull you out of this fantasy of yours.
Thanks, guys.
You're trapped in a dream that never ends somewhere in the void beyond. If we don't have
She doesn't have any DLC to shield.
Go on, Fang.
That leads to a puzzle dimension. I'm gonna fucking die.
She also gets ripped out of the dream by other people because Serah has very little agency.
Very little to do about anything.
Fake lightning, we would never have been able to reach you, and you'd still be stuck.
That's their like you did have agency,
Oh,
but
yeah.
no, we didn't really.
I almost believed her.
Why?
Fake lightning, I mean. But then I remembered my sister is fighting in Valhalla.
I'm always talking about how my sister's fighting in Valhalla.
Battles as well. Out of all of us, I
And
was
you can fight those battles too for $9.99.
You were?
All right, because now it's your turn to help someone. You're not the only one who's trapped in a dream they can't wake up.
It was
And-
all a dream.
And we have no connection to him, so you're
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah.
to do it.
I reckon you can save him, Serah.
Fang? Vanille?
Guess our time's up, huh?
Yes, we have to go back now.
Back to being crystal lesbians. Bye.
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 Again, the best parts of this game are when the good characters from 13 show up. It's really annoying.
No. I'll save you.
I don't know if you will, Serah.
I mean, go nuts, I guess.
An emotional moment that is yeah, emotional for us, really.
It's very, Sir not appearing in this film.
Yeah.
That's basically the cameo where the audience starts clapping and goes, woo! It's kind of what that felt like a little bit.
Alright, we got an affectionate message. Vanille's fruit.
Yum.
I've wanted to apologize to you for so long, Serah. I'm the reason you were turned into a lassie. It's my fault you had to suffer. I couldn't say it before, so I'm saying it now. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. Don't worry, Vanille. It wasn't your fault. It was definitely the god's fault.
Yeah.
That's what this game was all about. Like, this game was like nothing humans did was
It's true.
important. It was all the goddess, and that drives me up a wall. Did you know that you were the first miracle in all this? You defied your sea fate and turned to crystal of your own will. Did she
That's
though?
weird.
Or did the goddess do it? It was your miracle that showed Fang and me that we had the power to cocoon, but the goddess did that. So don't ever stop believing in yourself. You can make another miracle and protect Cocoon. I know you can do it. Fang's Echo. I meant to apologize for a minute, but I never did. So Serah, this is my chance. Everything was my fault. You remain an sea because I messed up. Sure, I helped you out a little, but that doesn't make things right. Vanille and I will repay our debts by keeping Cocoon in the sky. Not so bad. I have Vanille here with me, after all. Don't you worry about us. You just get yourself to Lightning. That Caius guy she's fighting, we've heard his name before. He's bad news. A real monster. So hurry along and help your sister out. You're the one she needs to see more than anyone in this world. Again, it really is building up how powerful Caius is.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
all he does is beat up Serah and Noel.
All he does is chaos control around.
And it is, like, you don't get the sense of threat from him that you do from Barthandelus. Because Barthandelus, like, You first beat him up and you're like, no, so you're like, oh, he's not so scary, he's an awful boss fight, so you might be like, fuck that guy. And then he just keeps coming back, and then he reveals he's the fucking Pope. So he's the guy who orchestrated all of this. He's the one that orchestrated the purge, he's the one that orchestrated the soldiers chasing you down, and everything that's happened. He has Sid Reigns under his control. Like, Bartandalis is so powerful because he's a political machination machine. He has always been in charge of your journey, and you are going to do what he wants. Caius is just some dude that everyone keeps telling us is a real monster, and man, he's really powerful, and he killed a lot of fellas and shit. We haven't seen him do anything.
Those poor fellas.
He fights lightning in Valhalla in a cool cutscene, but he doesn't win.
It was also kind of the last time we saw him do, like, anything.
And he beat up Noel and Serah, but again, Noel and Serah have, like, 3,000
Barely.
HP. They're not... Because the level scaling in this game is very linear compared to the kind of exponential growth you got in 13-1.
It can't really do a...
These two feel so much less powerful than your characters in 1, which makes Caius beating them up normal. Serah doesn't have any battle training. She's just some nobody.
She's getting pulled out of the way.
She's an idiot. Lightning can go toe-to-toe with him, so, like, is he really that strong if, like, lightning's beating him up? Now, if we leave here, we have to play all the way through the Void Beyond again. So basically, if we want to come back to this area, we have to,
trap Serah in her crystal realm once more.
I don't believe there's a reason to come back, though.
Well, thank God.
Alright, so now we're going into Noel's dream, and we might finally find out some fucking information. Yeah, everyday teaching elementary school students is such a battle. It really is, like, Caius is no threat.
Okay. It's time to
in a way, the Final Fantasies are usually really good at building their villainy threat.
Yeah.
Like, Kefka is really well done in that regard. Sephiroth is really well done in that regard. Like, Sephiroth fucking kills someone.
Sephiroth kills a lot of people.
Sephiroth kills a lot of people. He kills a party member,
yes.
You know?
I owe my life twice now. And
but he's not particularly hard in either of the fights you fight him in either. You know, he doesn't even he should have an unwinnable fight or something. He needs to do more.
And that is also just the detached nature of everything. You don't really get a sense of that he's doing anything in the direct way. You just sort of hear about it obliquely.
And everything in this, and took his name.
And everything in this is so, like,
and together
disconnected and disjointed that it's like, sure, we've been told that Caius is trying to fight lightning in eternity, but it's all so, like, vague that it doesn't really matter. Like, I have nothing to grab onto with the stakes.
No, you really don't have an idea of the stakes, except Caius is trying to kill the goddess, which I guess will fuck up the world, we've been told.
Allegedly.
That if the goddess dies, everything is fucked.
Yeah. Okay,
those are our stakes, I guess. Yule told us the stakes. Again, like she tells us everything. Everything in this game is told to you in a way that, like, 13 was so much better at showing you.
Yeah. Or even just, like, letting you figure out the second time you played it, or other, like, subtly.
And Bartandalis is such a threat because he can just turn every person into a Seath. He can just instantly yoink him. What, can Caius do that? No.
The more that you learn about him, the more that you realize that, yeah, he does kind of have you here, you know?
Yeah, he does. He is more powerful than you. And
he, at this point, knows that you know. And he knows that you're still gonna do it because he has checkmated you.
I've come a long way, and it's all thanks to Noel.
Is it though?
That's why
it's the Relena Peacecraft Gambit.
So here I am, inside the memory of a lost future. I've come to lead Noel away from this cold, distant world.
Is this his heart's desire? It's a little weird, buddy.
Look, you always liked the stuff you had when you were a kid. Especially corrugated roofs.
Ooh, we got weird lighting here. More orange.
Or shaded like a PlayStation model.
Yeah, the world got very fucked, huh? feel like, you know, in 8, I don't even like Final Fantasy 8, but it does a much better job of its villain feeling incredibly powerful. Good job killing a behemoth by yourself, buddy.
Boy, oh boy. This one put up a tough fight. Hunting alone is harder.
Doesn't seem like your heart's desire, Noel.
Nah, he loves that shit. What man doesn't dream of beating up a denim-clad behemoth?
Should do it for the birthday feast.
Tackle!
I also feel like this falls a little flat because Serah and Noel's relationship is really badly
Oh
done.
yeah, 100%. I mean, ultimately, all of this would be fixable if you cared about these two as characters.
Yes.
You know?
Oh god, a lot would be fixable if you cared about them. Yeah. It's so hard to, though.
You know, like, even the really abrupt Serah trapped in the dream when she has other more important things to be doing, like, done how it was done. If I cared about Serah as a character, I'd want her to leave that world to go be with her sister.
I do think this is some of the best stuff in the game, but
You
that
know?
is not the compliment it should be.
Yeah.
It's just the rest of the game is so bad.
Yeah.
All by myself.
So this stuff is finally the interesting stuff.
Oh yeah.
Been a difficult hunt.
Nah, it was as easy as anything. No problem. Too easy, in fact. I got
too easy.
So we're finally gonna get shown stuff that Noel should have fucking told us a while ago.
Yep. And you're very attractive.
Guardian. I don't get why I have to replace you.
Because, Noel, that is the way. You are ready to challenge me to a duel.
For learning, you can only have one guardian.
Defeat me, the sacred pact passes to you.
Loser.
Just as I once
Blood
defeated
pact.
my predecessor.
What happened to him anyway?
I killed him?
I killed him. That is the law of the Guardians.
Oh, just like Highlanders.
Yes, Highlanders, yeah.
Noel, if you wish to succeed me, you must kill me.
There's no way, Caius. I want to fight you, not kill you.
I want it to be homoerotic, not weird.
You can't do this. I need more time before I can beat you.
I did miss an item. Oops.
You can't just leave like
What was it, a Libroscope?
Oh, pain dampener. Which doesn't resist pain, so that's a little
I
irritating,
wanted to
but...
get stronger than Caius. So
I'm sure Coach Hooklin will sell one soon.
I'd never beat him at his own style, so I went with 2 blades. If I
Gee, Mom, how come Noel gets 2 swords?
the next guardian. But
Because he was more of a Cervantes player.
Musty old rule like that. Problem was, I wanted the power of chaos that all guardians were given. Caius Ballad, I wanted to stand at your side and help protect you. But you, Caius, you left before I had the chance.
Put in your resignation. And it was like, why'd I even apply to work here?
See, like, Noel had to not tell us anything so we could get the revelations here. That's dumb. Okay, maybe I can still get it.
Probably.
I think it's... Ooh, I think I must...
Sarah's a little stairs challenged.
It's fine, it's fine. It's here. Yes, there we go. Don't talk to Caius, get the chest. So I was like, oh shit, did I miss the chance to get it?
No,
we're
we're good.
We're good.
Ah, nothing like weathered concrete and rebar sticking out. There goes my buddy turning into smoke again.
Okay, there's a chest.
Yep.
I don't know, Noel just refuses to tell us mundane shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so it can all be here.
And like, to what end? It
Yeah.
really is just, why did you spend the first 30 hours of the game? Like, you need to have a set of stuff that he's willing to tell you to get invested in him. Even if there's, like, you know, big revelations that change everything about it, you know?
Hey, I'm back.
Hi, Noel. How was the hunt?
Oh, I bagged a huge one. I wanted something special for tonight.
You mean for my birthday? So you remembered.
How could I forget? Tonight's feast will be the best yet. Although, I wish we could have more people, like in the old days.
It's just your heart's desire. Why can't you?
Just people will be kind of depressing.
Noel's bad at this sort of thing.
It'll be lots of fun. As long as you and Caius come, it'll be great.
Well, okay if you say so.
It's also just really killer how, like, this doesn't really connect to any of the places we've been. Like, Noel, Yule, and Caius have existed
In the end,
entirely in their own separate thing. We were told that the ruins of Padra were theirs, but that's just always been, like, a reused texture from the first game. They feel awkwardly stapled on as opposed to, like, a thing that existed in this world, and, like, nothing we've done has helped us with that.
This doesn't feel like his heart's desire if he's like stewing in
He
his
just
depression.
sucks at this.
He's very depressed.
He wants to be depressed.
Yeah, I guess so.
He loves it.
Yeah, this place is actually very big.
Oh no. Oh, that's a threat.
Yes, it is a little bit of a threat. Did that mark all of it. I wish Noel was as likable as Lloyd Irving, to be honest.
No.
No, I'm not. Today's Yule's birthday, Caius. It's not the time for this. Look, I will
Maybe
fight
next
you,
birthday.
but not to the death. And not until tomorrow. After I win, I'll receive the power of the Guardian.
No, that's not how
Then
this
we can
works.
leave this place and protect Yule together.
Leave and go where?
To wherever other people are living, of course.
Who gives a shit?
I know. I know there are more people out there somewhere. If we find them, Yule won't have to feel so lonely anymore. She'll feel happy again.
That is a vain hope, and you of all people should know it.
But there must be something we could do.
There is one thing. Kill me.
Kill me!
Not this again.
The heart of chaos beats in my chest. A manifestation of XIII. Should this heart stop beating, the goddess will die once again. When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed. The chaos has the power to warp the timeline and destroy the past.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever, bro.
How many times you ask, I'm not killing you.
If you cannot, you must die instead.
So yeah, killing Caius kills the goddess and destroys the world. Probably keep that in mind.
I kind of got that from it.
From him having the heart of Etro?
Yeah. Alright, well, we win. The goddess is dead. Chaos is free.
Something even get to
So
start.
fucking funny when he's Phoenix down.
Another Martyr's Emblem.
Martyr's Emblem.
It's as I feared. You are too weak.
I don't understand you, Caius. This talk of killing you and destroying the past. You think any of that will make Yule happy? Do you really?
Yeah.
I want to please her. I want to save her.
Where are you going? You're going to leave us just like that?
I shall go to Valhalla. I will kill the goddess and set you all free.
I know, this would be useful information to know.
That's how Caius came to abandon us. And made Yule and I the last two humans.
Yeah, he literally knew everything that was going on the whole time.
He really did. Really did. And also, hey, the key point of we can't kill Caius? Killing Caius will kill the goddess? That might be important information for us to fucking know, Noel. And
You didn't even have to say why, you know?
And maybe
like...
important information for you guys to remember. In a large area, there's a treasure in the northeast corner. I certainly hope it's corner, and I haven't already passed it. Might even be that corner.
This seems like a northeast corner.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can't get too mad about winning gameplay and losing the cutscene, but, like, it really undermines Caius, how
He had
easy
no health
he is
there.
to fight every single time.
He did one combo on you that did like 8 damage.
He is ridiculously easy to kill.
Yeah, but then he Phoenix Downs.
Yeah. Like, Caius is immortal, so you cannot kill him. Ugh, I missed the chests. Oh.
It happened not long after Caius left us. It came.
His chest must have been back there.
It was over before I knew what was happening. Hey, Yule, are you okay?
No. It's strange. I knew all along this day was coming, but I'm still not ready.
Sure, it seems kind of awful to do this to people.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit.
Etra's a very Greek goddess.
I mean, I do sympathize with Caius. I do think Etra should die. I think she shouldn't be around. She keeps fucking things up.
We will meet again.
I don't think that makes him a compelling villain. I just like to kill gods, to be honest. Especially ones that are this fucking dire. But yeah, she's a very Greek god in that she ruins everything she fucking touches.
Because she's terrible at all of this, but you need to keep her around. That's just how it is.
The Farseers and the fate of their Seeress.
Damn, dude.
Each time a Seeress sees a vision of the future, she loses a piece of her life. She dies.
So this is why Noel was upset that Serah could see the future, but then he never brought it up!
Never actually mentioned it.
Etra's gift. I didn't know any of this. Caius chose to keep the secret from me.
And I chose to keep it from Serah.
Sure did!
He knew all along what Yule's fate would be.
Oh, he's so hot when he's pouty.
I mean, it really is. He's like, oh no, she can see the future, but then he never does anything about it.
It pops up and then it just disappears completely, you know? Like, it happened in one scene.
Chosen warrior, like Caius.
I hope I have not been warped somewhere else and missed. Oh god, can I go back?
So I set myself.
I'm not sure I can. Fuck!
The home of the goddess.
I know we can come back to a dying world, so I'm pretty sure we can get that I missed, but like, it made it seem like when it was like the big area in the northeast, that it was this area,
Yeah, it'd be past
but I
that,
think it meant here. And there's like 3 treasure chests I missed.
Ouch.
So I'm a little annoyed.
That's life.
But hopefully I can come back and get them. I think I should be able to. I really wish the camera wasn't this far up my butt. Why is the camera this far up my butt, game? Please,
Look at my beautifully lit model.
Please stop. I don't need it this far up my ass.
We are once again just stealing Final Fantasy XIII music.
I realized something. If it brought you,
I had no fucking clue where it was.
I didn't care what happened to me. If I died, so be it. Maybe somewhere deep down, below the layers of numbing pain, I wanted to fade away from this world completely.
Damn, just like lightning, for real,
Okay,
for
there's
real.
the chest. Okay. Noel's monologuing to himself, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's weird. The guy was like, you know, get this item, then throw Mog. But I'm in a live trigger. It's like, if you're in a live trigger, you can't get it.
Yeah.
So if you see Noel, but like, I was literally in a live trigger. So you have to get him the first time. I wonder if I see him this time, if it'll let me
Should
out
take
of
me
the
out of
live
this
trigger
stupid live
briefly.
trigger jail.
Astro just fucked everything up. Astro made Caius and Moro, gave him her heart, so that if he fucking dies, she dies. Well done, idiot. And is killing all the Yules through her gift of foresight.
Yay!
She sucks. Yeah, I'm just in a live trigger, like, the whole time. I don't know why the guy's
Chase
like,
Noel?
you can get this when I can't. Like, I literally can't.
Well, the longer that you can't get that, the more likely we are to be able to get the other chests.
That's true.
So let's chase Noel. Ooh. Of course, now I think it's...
Hey, Chocolina! How you doing?
I don't know. I really need your...
Same one every time.
She really should have changed the, you know, done some different lines for this.
I also am not really sure why she's even in here.
Yeah.
Again, boss fight stuff.
Yeah.
Can't have you not able to beat the boss fight, I guess. Alright, we can now buy paint. Ah, yes, good. Okay. We can now buy resist pain and resist fog.
Pain and fog killers, so maybe someday we'll be able to fight that stupid fucking...
Yes, for sure.
See.
And find that exit. Stat!
I think the other thing about Etra being so bad is we never acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Like, no one ever acknowledges in this game that, oh man, Etra is really fucking bad at this.
Well, there's kind of this, you know, Book of Job, cursed by the gods thing going on this whole time, but...
None of the characters are gonna go, wow, Caius has a point, or fuck, Etra is a real piece of shit.
I could no longer walk. The cold was seeping into my body. My heart beat slower, and for the first time I felt the hand of death reach out for me.
The hand of death.
I knew it was coming, and I didn't resist.
God, I love dying and being dead. Yes! I mean, I guess this is the best way to get to Valhalla.
Noel, don't you remember me?
No.
Know me. Don't you know me?
You've been living in a dream, Noel. You're happy here.
No, he isn't.
No!
No, he isn't.
Sarah, did you see any of that?
I've come to take you away from it.
That is dialogue from assuming that he was in a happy dream, instead of them using this happy dream to, like, talk about shit No should have told us a long time ago. Hi, Gog Magog. It's been a bit.
My boy!
It's been a bit.
It's been so long.
Gog Magog time.
That scene didn't make any sense at all.
No. No, not even a little bit. And it is like, you know, I think of like Sora finding Riku and being so happy, and it's like, but yeah, because like Sora and Riku have a fucking relationship.
Oh yeah, they smooch.
Yeah, they do smooch. I don't know. It didn't make any sense. I'm waking you from this happy dream that wasn't happy. He was explicitly miserable.
Yeah. But it's just like, I'm not even sure what I was meant to be feeling from that, you know? Also, damn, you debuffed the fuck out of him.
Yeah, we did. Get fucked, Gogmagog.
Who pained and fogged Gogmagog?
Yeah, I don't actually know. I didn't have that ability. He may have done it to himself, to be honest.
Probably.
Yay, potent orbs. Yeah, it really is. There's no consistency. Like, that extremely is a line from them assuming that Noel is in a happy dream like Serah was. Except he wasn't.
I can't.
What?
What?
Listen to me, Serah. The dream I've been having reminded me of something.
That we can't kill Caius because it'll kill the goddess.
Power to see the future. It's a curse.
Yes.
Yule died when she was only 15.
Several times.
Seeing the timeline exacts a terrible toll on the body.
Thank you for finally mentioning this.
You can see the timeline too.
You mean I'm about to die?
Yes.
What?
You're okay right now. You haven't seen as much as Yule has. Not yet, anyway. But that could change. And soon. If we alter the past, you'll see a different future. You can't avoid that vision. The more we change the timeline, the more history changes. And the more you see, the sooner the visions will destroy.
They got, and they're like, they're trying to set up their relationships with this, where she's his substitute Yule, but it's like...
Try as I may, I can't remember what happened to her.
Die, dummy.
It's like the memories of that moment have been erased from my mind, leaving an empty page. If only I'd known the truth earlier.
But you did? You need
My life shortens each time I see the future. What should I say to Noel?
You need to take responsibility. I still want to change the future. Did Caius know? And what happens after that? Of course Caius knew. Like, we literally just walked through where he's like, I want to save Yule. He's literally told us. He literally just told us. Like, he's told us the entire time that Yule keeps dying because of this.
Other option. What was Caius cooking?
What was Caius cooking? And you know, we just saw it. No, you just saw it. It really is like Noel's whole like, oh fuck, she can see the future makes no sense, and he's like, I didn't remember it until now, but you clearly did. They try and play really fast and loose with his memory loss. Anyway, what do we fucking say to him?
That you need to change the take responsibility is kind of an unearned lecture that I'm sure Serah would give annoyingly. But what happens after death is an utterly childish question. I still want to change the future is basically where we're already going to end up by the end of this cutscene anyway, so let's just jump there.
I want to change the future? Got it.
I understand, Noel. But it doesn't matter. I've already made my decision, and we're going to change the future.
But Serah.
But Serah.
Lightning sent me a message from Valhalla.
God, and it really is that kind of thing. If you actually saw Noel as motivated by trying to protect Serah from these visions the whole time, that would at least inform his character, you know, like, because she was his substitute Yule, that would at least inform his character, but, like, he's happily been helping us resolve paradoxes. And if the answer to that is, I just forgot, then that's a boring character who had no reason to be with us for the first 30 hours.
Don't remind me of Xenoblade 1. I want to be playing Xenoblade 1 instead of this shite. Xenoblade 1's story and writing is so fucking good, and its foreshadowing game is incredible.
Yo, Gagamagog, Fragamagog.
This game doesn't do foreshadowing, it plunks plot points down in front of you. It goes, hey, this is gonna be important later. Hey, here's the plot point your characters are going to fucking forget in 5 seconds time.
Now's where we actually get all the items, unlike what the guide said.
We did get Gogmagog's bit. There's Gogmagog. Gamma. The legends are not clear on the reason why Gogmagog searches for an escape from the void beyond. Some say that what he truly seeks is oblivion. Should he find a way out and be reunited with his lost half, only then will he find release.
The only way he can come.
A certain passage in the legend reads thusly: Gogmagog once believed he had found his missing half within the void beyond. It was, however, but a shadow of his past self, searching endlessly through the mists of time. Yeah, 102 is an experiment right in a protagonist, no object permanence. Yes, absolutely 110 fucking %.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
Oh!
That's a big boy. I believe this area is one of the best for like
Gargonzola!
potent orbs and stuff, which is pretty nice. Doing a bit of fighting while we're here. I would love to put a tiny hat on Gog the Gog. I'd be into it. Ah, yes, I have fucked up my,
Right.
double healing, baby! Woo! No, it's very funny to me that his dream is an excuse to tell us his backstory and motivation finally, and all the information he's been hiding from us like a prick. Instead of the thing he was supposed like the game still sometimes treats it as, which is his happy dream.
Yeah.
That he doesn't know how to escape from. But yes, this is a really good place for potent orbs. I have already gotten Triumph to the next level, and I do not have any potent essences.
Right.
And farming them is a pain in the fucking ass right now. So I decided not to do that. And I think I'm looking for mana orbs for you. I don't think I have anything right now. Cause top one I think is all vitality. Yeah. All health, I think. I'll double check that, but. There's some lovely builds on all vitality on a Game of EQ's fact, which is nice. It's helpful. I'm sure I need potent ore for something, but I don't remember.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Are you still lost?
If there's
Oh,
anything
no,
I
she's
can
fine
do
now.
for you, just holler.
Holla back, girl. You got it. No, we do have the next set. These are chain bonus and an ATB plus 35% if we have segmented carapaces, which we do not.
I just need a few segmented carapaces, please.
No, none of that. Yeah, no, I kind of find it in my heart to, like, disagree with Caius, to be honest. Like, Eshro is really bad at this, and the one would probably be better off if she was fucking dead. But, you know.
Well, humans do what they gotta to survive. We're just gonna kill them.
It will destroy everything. It'll probably kill Serah, so, you know, we better not let that happen.
Let them cook.
I did forget to unfuck my stuff. I'm good at this.
That's what Cerberus X will fix. Why have any other paradigms at all, really?
It's true. Yeah, I think 100%
Pretty much.
told to improvise. I don't mind it. I mean, I do hate that she's chocobo trick. That's the thing I hate about it.
She'd probably be fine as just a totally new NPC.
Yeah.
Like, time-traveling merchant.
Too horny. I would want to dial down the horniness of her outfit because I roll my eyes every time I fucking see her.
But she's basically Anna Fire Emblem.
But yeah, she's Anna Fire Emblem except horny.
Paradigms.
And, but, you know, fine. But, like, knowing that she's the chocobo chick drives me absolutely up the fucking wall. I hate that so much. What do I even have here? But, like, whatever I had here, I never used it. It's my guess. Like, it might just be, like, Synergist Rav. That might be what I had. I might have Decimation.
I do not remember.
I don't think I ever used it, so it's fine. Log's still fucked up though.
That's fine. These things happen.
Lads.
Yo, even more brightly colored lads? I wish to deprotect this boy.
A Potemkin. Potemkin.
A Potemkin.
Potemkin?
That's a Potemkin.
Love him. Yeah, pretty much everything here drops potent orbs. It's really good for that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you can't buy them. Promog. I can do that. I can do this,
Yeah.
but we cannot throw Mog.
You can be forgiven for not realizing that you could do any of them.
There's just very much a level of like, I hate this game so much because like part of the reason why is because I could see a good game in here.
Mm-hmm.
That is utterly fucking ruined by them ruining the whole point of FF13, Noel and the incompetent writing.
Oh, triple whammy.
I also hate all the decision making. I hate so many of the gameplay changes. Take out the invisible chests. Garbage, awful, piss. Take out Moogle throwing. Who needs that shit in their life?
You're right.
Take out all the fucking dialogue choices that don't matter. There's just so much that doesn't matter.
1 gil.
Yeah, thanks for the 1 gil. Log throwing is just so important. Alright, yeah, the guy was like, yeah, there's a hidden thing here. But we have to mock throw, and we can't mock throw. At least I'm pretty sure we have to mock throw. I'm gonna have a look here in case it's just a hidden thing. But I'm pretty sure the thing here we can get is by throwing Mog, which we cannot do right now. And there was also the chest, that might be in the chest.
Using this music as the random encounter music as opposed to like boss music is kind of weird.
It's a little weird. I love the song, but
It's a
yeah.
good song. It just like hearing it start and go for like 30 seconds for the 5th time kind of undercuts it.
Yeah, we can't get into that area just yet. Alright, we got Gold Chocobo. Also a one-of-a-kind Chocobo. It is a commando, and it is actually a pretty strong commando.
Mm-hmm.
You can already see that it is well grown. It's 3,000 health and 263
Yeah.
attack. It gets area sweep, smite, blindside. It gets a lot of good stuff. Maybe look up how to build that. Still a Chocobo you can use for racing.
Mm-hmm.
We're still working on that silver Chocobo though, so we're fine. Yeah, the stupid busy work to get chest is so fucking irritating.
It's really annoying. And again, it really does just smack of, we need more things to do in this game. We need to make it more RPG-y.
More interactive.
Yeah. He simply did not interact enough.
I'm going into every nook and cranny because,
Well, I gotta fill the map out.
yes, there is a fragment, or a bunch of fragments for getting all the map percentage.
Left Noel to just go wander. As he deserves.
I think the random encounters not being on the map also just makes all these big places seem very, very empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, in a way that, like, in 13, Pulse wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very big.
Yes.
But it was full of monsters.
Well, it's the kind of thing of like, you know, this is the one area where you could be selling the amount of emptiness in it if every other area wasn't completely empty, you know, like this is an area where it would be perfectly appropriate for it to be empty, but because it's exactly the same as every other place we've been, with the same monsters even slamming in on us every so often, it's like
also nowhere near as visually interesting as Urba.
Oh no.
Where it's going for a similar vibe of like the desolate world.
Yeah, the world is destroyed,
but
but
Urba is such an interesting area.
Well, the thing that makes Urba great is the fact, like, that you can imagine the lives of the people who lived here. That, like, you know, the entire concept of tribes on Pulse becomes this quite literally concrete thing in the face of this. But also it's dead, and it's been gone for hundreds of years now, you know? It makes the entirety of Pulse feel that much more real and lived in through its ruins. And here we're just trying to have this happen in, like, you know, 5 minutes.
We're on the beaten path.
We sure are.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight these guys because they're cute.
I'll allow it. He screams at me.
I love the pumpkins. So cute. Such baby.
Such baby.
Funny, and again amateurish that like Noel is like Serah was in a happy place, or like we're gonna take Noel out of his happy place, but it's his memories. It's very depressing memories.
Yep.
There's no universe in which this was his happy place. But the game kind of still had to pretend it was.
Well, and it's also not even doing a thing of like I guess there's almost this thing of like Noel never had any happy memories, so how could he possibly go somewhere happy? But the game doesn't even have that, you know, it doesn't even try to make a point of that. It just sort of happens and goes by, and now I'm just left to go here like, well, I guess that happened. And my god, this is... Well, that's a chocobo, or that's a Mog throw. Well, I imagine we're gonna finish these cutscenes and it'll make Mog reel again, and Mog will be like, "Bet you missed me, huh? Kept you waiting, huh, Kupo?" And then smoke a cigar.
As you should. Hey, there's the chest. Okay. See which chest this is. Now, Mog's not back yet. We can leave him there.
Can't though, we have to throw him more.
Fuck.
The white cape?
Yes, okay. Let's continue north along the... Ooh, hello. Turn you.
Thief. Wait.
Yeah, like, Mog is still here, and we can still do some stuff with him. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's really weird to, like, half give him to you. Like, it was kind of better when it was just Serah's dead weapon. Nobody wins. Battle forever. Later, fuckos. Your motherfucking life ends in 30 minutes.
There where... Okay, yes. I extremely didn't see any of these chests and thought it was further up, but... Nope, there's Promise's Gate Seal. And this is north and up and around the wall for some power essence. Fight. Little guys. If I can hit
the
them.
most impossible enemy to fight.
Because yes, I do think for fragment we need. Well, we already seen it. The monster guys, like you have to fight everything in the fucking game. So, let's get a head start on that. Let's go.
Chon Chon. Oh wait, this is just Chon Chon.
If you think I'm not going to be getting every fragment in the game for these streams, you don't know very well. I'm 100% gonna do all the fragments. Should I? No. Am I going to? Yes. We're going to see the terrible secret ending that you get for getting all fragments.
Where the game just calls you a nerd.
We're gonna beat the game. We're gonna get all the paradox endings of the shit that's actually, you know, pretty good. And then Northern Castle. I didn't see a chest that I came here earlier.
Maybe it's further down. Maybe it's tucked in that little corner.
Yeah, I thought I went down in there to have a look, but... Oh, it's because it's behind that bit of wall.
Yeah.
I looked in there and I did not see that chest coming up, so it's like, ugh. And so we're not going to spoil the secret ending for Vicus. We're gonna see it. Alright, I don't think there's any reason not to. Come here. Touch it.
Look at this.
Also, the device is just being able to hold visions. Fucking convenient.
Well, honestly, they've been very... They've done very little.
That Noel fights to protect. She believed that someday they would see each other once more.
You don't have to cry. We will meet again.
Where you'll die.
And then you'll
constantly.
die.
You'll constantly die. The thing that drove Caius mad.
I promise I'll never say I regret knowing you. Not anymore.
Did you ever say it at all?
I'm not going to rest until I find him again.
That's right.
Come on. Let's change the future.
Okay, Shulk.
The Oracle Drive.
Hey.
He's back!
I think he got scared and was hiding here all the time.
The spirit of Mog had been sealed up somewhere in the void beyond. Although he could see everything we did, he couldn't make us see him. He said Lightning came to rescue him, and that's how he got back to us.
Thanks, Lightning.
Thanks, Lightning.
Then, Mog told us he had a message from my sister. It was the truth about Caius.
Really? Finally? Are we finally going to learn the terrible secret?
No,
we're gonna chuck.
Wait, we're gonna go get that chest. I'm gonna go get that chest before we learn the truth about Caius. What other truth is there? He really has told us everything.
Right.
Like, his whole motivation, we know. What he's trying to do, we know.
She's gonna be like, if Caius dies, you die in real life. But like, he said that to us. To Noel. And then Noel never fucking told us.
Yeah. He forgore. We all forgore. Who are you? Yeah, fuck you, let's do it. He does keep throwing Mog, which I approve of. Yes, I do, like, replaying it, I do disagree with a lot of the gameplay choices as well. But I will credit this game with making me able to play 13 in a more fun way. by making me play with paradigms and switching paradigms.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Yeah, switching paradigms and fights more freely. The like strength of a sentinel was something I learned very much from this game, and it's like super bosses.
Off the backboard.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But like, yeah, I don't like so much of what they actually did.
Yo, potion. All right, swish.
I don't like that accessories are nerfed to the point of complete uselessness. You only get 100 accessories.
Kobe.
Finally. Like, I don't like the Crystarium. I don't like so much of what it did. Like, I feel like the monsters are fun, but are extremely flawed in execution. Yeah, more stuff for me to not like about the game, I guess. I don't hate the act of playing it. But like, so much of it makes me angry.
Genuinely.
I mean, I really don't like the fact that so much of what was done in FF13 was the goddess. Like, they come in this game and they go, you thought FF13 was about humans triumphing over gods? No, the goddess helped you out.
It really is.
The goddess helped Fang and Vanille, the goddess watched you from Crystal, and I'm going to spoil this. Hey, you remember in the FF13 cutscene where you get turned into Seath and you beat up Fang, but then in the next scene you're actually okay and Lightning's like it was like Fauci smoke and mirrors, and there's a few interpretations you can have of that. Whether like they overcame their Seath form through companionship and human free will, or if it was all just an illusion by Martanlis in the first place.
God did it.
No, the goddess did it. No, actually, literally, the goddess returned them from being Seath in
Makes
that
sense.
scene. And it infuriates me. That
It is like they heard criticisms of the final scene that may or may not have been like justified and decided to go like, oh well, here's an explanation.
It really is. Everything. The group did not
Oh
triumph.
well, finally, we're gonna learn all about Caius.
Given a mission. They had to protect the Cirrus. They were Lassie, Kubo.
Yeah, no shit.
Guardians were servants of the Fal'Cie. Can that really be true? Does that mean Caius is a Lassie?
Not anymore, Kubo. He was saved by the goddess. Etro freed him, and he's not a Lassie anymore, Kubo.
And that didn't fuck up the timeline?
That's exactly what happened to me in Lightning.
Yeah, how did that not fuck up the
Caius
timeline?
intervened to free us.
Kubo. But Caius became immortal too.
Yeah, I feel like that would fuck up time even more.
Nah, don't worry about it.
He protects her always, the undying guardian, Kubo.
He's heard every prophecy that the Cirrus has seen. He knows the entire timeline. Those memories and his immortality give him tremendous power.
Do they?
Someone like him could easily move through history and bend and mold events as he wants.
Kubo.
So, he's been plotting for centuries.
Yes.
Sure.
He's been behind everything from the very beginning. Now we know.
What everything?
It's up to us to stop.
Yeah, like
What everything?
what everything?
Where did my sister go? After she helped you, I mean.
She's
Nowhere.
at the end of time, Kubo.
She went nowhere.
That really doesn't land.
No, I'm sorry. What everything? One, it was the goddess who fucked it up in the first place, so what on earth was Caius planning? Two, the goddess rescuing us caused rifts in time, but rescuing Caius didn't?
Yeah, because he's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Caius is the enemy. It's like, yeah, Etro did that to him. Etro is absolutely the villain of the piece. But it is like, but he's the one behind it all. It's like, yeah, but we can't kill him, Noel!
You can't kill it. Also, again, it is just like behind.
What?
What?
Paradoxes?
Like,
but like,
there isn't really a sense that the universe is coming undone in the way that it, like,
pretends it is?
yeah, you know, like, yeah, sure, these paradoxes are popping all up, and they haven't really led that down, like, any sort of conclusion to that. is it actually bad if there's just a whole bunch of paradoxes? Like, gee, shit's a bit weird.
Caius has done nothing.
Yeah.
He's done nothing. The game bigs him up so much, but what has he actually done? Nothing. Nothing.
I've traveled the world of dreams. And
The thing is, the plot holes in 13 don't matter because it's not about the plot. The themes are really strong in 13. It's like 10. 10's themes are incredibly strong, and it kind of makes up for some of the wibbly-wobbliness of the narrative. 13 is the same, and the themes are of humanity versus gods. But the gods that we thought were there were actually also just children wanting their creators. We have no need for gods is like the through line of FF13. It's the end of FF13. But it turns out that everything the group did, the goddess did it. The goddess saved them at the end, actually. Every time the crew, it wasn't human free will, it wasn't the power of humanity.
Is this my village?
Oops, whoops.
It was the goddess, and that's why I hate this game so much, because it throws all of the themes of 1 out the fucking window. And it's just like, what you thought, and yeah, there are mentions of the goddess in, like, the logs and stuff, but, like, she doesn't matter, because she's a non-entity in 1. Whee!
I mean, she's basically the sexy lamp that the Fal'Cie
are trying to bring back.
Trying to return, and like that is, she exists to be the thing that the all-powerful beings cannot obtain. And this kind of completely rewrites everything about it, and that's reason enough to hate it.
Far into the future, after mankind is gone.
This can't be the fate the world is moving towards.
Sure it can.
Why not?
Ours sure is.
It just makes Final Fantasy 13 so hollow.
Yum, blood.
And I hate it so much for that.
You sure do.
I do. I mean, you know me. I love games where the themes are fuck the gods. I like Xenoblade 1. I think Xenoblade 1 might be one of the best written games ever made. And that's a through line in it. It is like, it's a very solid theme. I think works very well. And then 13-2 is like, no, I'm gonna shit all over that, actually. Fuck you. And the writing is so clumsy. Oh. Hi.
Surprise, motherfucker. It is I.
It's Metallicactar.
A cactar at the end of the universe.
That's him. I mean, the thing about 13 is the antagonist, but then they're supposed to be like, Bartandelus is the ultimate villain, and it turns out he's also the Pope, who is also the villain. And the way he I know people like really hate the way Jill was disposed of, very out of hand, but that reinforces Bartandelus's 1 character and 2 power. Like, he was behind this the whole time, and he sees humans as disposable pawns. And Bartandelus is so fucking strong as a villain that I think he's one of the strongest Final Fantasy villains they have ever made. And so Caius is so pissed by comparison, and yet they're trying to do the same thing. Caius was behind everything. This was his centuries-old plot, and it's like, what? What was his centuries-old plot? He's done nothing!
Lightning? What are you doing here?
This is a future that I could not save.
Is that really you, Lightning?
Do you doubt me?
I mean, kinda. I've been seeing some shit today.
It's good to doubt. You're growing up.
And Yang is a minor protagonist that gets killed off exactly when he should be. I think that Sid has not done too badly at all, because I think him being
Why did you make me come out here?
the sea yoked to the foul sea exactly like you, he's like a parallel to you. And he tries to defy his fate, but Bartanelus restrings him.
To destroy the future. More than one miracle.
Yeah, Etro is not recognized as the cause of any of this at all.
By Fang and Vanille's sacrifice.
And Etro.
We awoke from our crystal sleep, and our brands were gone.
Because of Etro.
It was Etro's blessing that was
Yeah.
our salvation.
Yay.
A gate opened into the unseen realm, and through it, the goddess gifted us with her mercy.
Yay.
I fucking hate this so much.
Know what that is, Dodge? That's our home, Cocoon. Must be your first time seeing it from the outside, huh?
Yeah. Daddy!
It reminded me of you, and why I had to go on.
I felt a whirlwind of emotions.
You're the reason I'm standing here
A
right
large part of it was happiness, and relief was there too. But somewhere inside, I still felt uneasy. Vanille and Fang were gone, and the world hung in silence. Our fight had just ended, but I couldn't relax. A new battle was about to begin. What is that?
Watch out!
Ba-dang.
The events of that day tore open a portal to another world. And from the depths of the rift appeared a darkness that had no place in our world. An irresistible force that dragged me away to the edge of time.
God, I wish we had this game.
Yeah.
The screams of the dying had unlocked a gate. A door that led directly to the throne of the goddess. Etro waited beyond the gate and sent her miracles to the human world. But a creeping darkness slipped through and threatened to devour our reality.
Oops.
Fucking Etro, man.
Etro closed the gate and warped the timeline. Time's flow was altered, and existence itself was distorted. I was lost. The darkness caught me in its embrace and wrote me out of history.
I ended up on the Kingdom Hearts shore.
You can really imagine a better game in here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Valhalla. Beyond time. Beyond life and death.
Found some
Another
cool
world
feathers.
of shifting gloom. The chaotic realm of the goddess Etro. What power had brought me to this alien shore?
Also, everything about the story of this game is given to you at the end.
Yeah.
I could track the entire
We
span
spent
of time,
so much time spinning
engaged
our
upon the
wheels.
future of mankind, and sensed Etro's divine will.
I decided I really liked being a pawn of the goddess, actually.
She had nothing better to do. Our chase.
Magical girl transformation!
The goddess was fading away. If her spirit should cease to be, the world would descend into entropy. I made my choice. I will fight. This man, Caius Ballad, he seeks to destroy all hope and bring an end to the future.
Yeah, we know.
Though the
He
battle
told us.
might be endless, I will never give up. Etro has chosen us, her champions, and we cannot fail.
I feel like we can, though.
It all
Watch
started
me.
with Valhalla, is that right? Whatever came from there created the paradoxes. Caused the gates to
Etro! Etro did it.
Lightning. What did you see?
I don't know. It was an enormous power. Something that shouldn't exist in this world. Only Etro can control the power and keep it contained in Valhalla. If she were to disappear, there would be nothing to stop it. And that's what Caius wants. He plans to find Etro sleeping in her temple.
It's her Methyles.
And release the power. The chaos would be unleashed into the world of humans, into our world, through the unseen gate. A gate? When a person dies, her soul flies to the other world and passes through that portal. If a great many people die at once, the gate must open wide to let them through.
Yes, the Etro trigger.
Cocoon should fall.
Exactly. It would be unstoppable. The power of chaos would gush through the gate like floodwater through a broken dam.
Gross.
What would happen to the world then?
This stupid.
Chaos would infect everything. It would become pure entropy, without life, or death, or time.
No life or death. You mean like Valhalla? That's what Caius is after! If he can bring down Cocoon, millions of people would die, and the power of chaos would turn this world into another Valhalla.
Yes. Caius is trying to create a world where time does not exist.
You really just never actually see him messing with timelines at any point whatsoever.
All the Seahorses down through the ages. They'd be released from their curse. He wants to sacrifice Cocoon to rebuild the world in Valhalla's image, all for the sake of Yule.
Yes, he told us that.
That's why you were fighting Caius in Valhalla. You're protecting Etro.
Yes, that's...
The amount of times the same information is repeated.
Valhalla, and in the world of humans. If we don't, we won't be able to change the future. I can't do it on my own. I need your help.
Lightning then told us what would happen to Cocoon.
It would fall.
In 500 AF, the old Cocoon would collapse and fall into pulse. The crystal pillar no longer strong enough to support
We
it.
know.
Yeah.
By that time, Hope and the Academy would have completed the new Cocoon, but...
They wouldn't have time for the blackjack and hookers.
Caius would intervene. He would smash it into the old Cocoon and bring them both down.
Got him.
So we have to...
Caius is finally doing something? You got it.
Yeah, you really did need to have him actually doing things, even if they were things that didn't make sense.
Yes.
I feel like he should have been actually the one meddling with Adam and the AI.
Yeah.
It wasn't him, though.
Can you do it?
But he should have been there doing it.
We can do it.
Right. Your good luck charm will show the way.
It's not my good luck charm. I disown that.
Well, I gotta go fight Caius.
We'll be together again, right?
See you later.
When all this is over?
Someday, I will return. Final Fantasy XIII-3.
One thing at a time, Serah.
The truth is, I didn't want to let her go. I'd come so far to find her, I was afraid to lose her again. But I had to be strong. For her sake. She had her own...
Yeah, but how do we stop Caius?
Don't worry about it.
The words I wanted to say and
He's immortal, but also we can't kill him.
If he did die, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
Yo, there's a yam over there.
It would be very, very, very... Okay, so now we have a better Moogle. So those chests
Right,
we
all
saw
the chests
earlier,
that had super shit on
we
them.
can now get them. Off you go. There's
Off
treasure waiting
you fucking
to be
go.
discovered.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out. So yeah, no one ever really, like, none of the crew here are like, damn, Etro really fucked all this up, huh? When it is, like, she fucked all this up so bad. And that's fine if it was ever acknowledged that she fucked all this up. Really badly. No, it's still Caius' fault for wanting to, you know... change it.
Oh, there's so many. There's another one to the left.
Now there's a lot around here. I have been invited to backtrack some more.
Yay!
Luckily for me, I have a guide that tells me where all the shit is.
And I guess we're blinded by lighting again.
So we could actually, if we go to Academy 500 AF, which is where we're going next, that's where Caius is going.
Yep.
That leads directly into the end sequence of boss fights.
Right, that is the end of the game.
That is the end of the game. So
And
right before the end of the game, you get all of this exposited at you.
Yep.
And then, yeah, the ending is right there. We'll be going off to do some optional stuff before then. I have to decide if I feel like I'm strong enough to do any of the paradox endings before,
Lightning can't remain beyond the boundaries of Valhalla for long, Kubo.
But still, I was finally able to talk with her.
And it's all thanks to Noel. Noel did everything. Thank you, Noel. Shoutouts to Noel.
the man who did nothing. It's amazing how much he's like, thanks, Noel, and it's like, what did he do?
What did he do?
Other than show up, a sexy lamp could have showed up and it would be just as useful.
How convenient.
Fragment discovered. Hope's message.
What's this? A message?
Oh, whoa?
Greetings, Serah in the future. Can you hear me? I'm sending you the access codes for the supply spheres.
The what now?
The supply spheres?
Nemesis draws near. I hope the contents are of some use to you.
Thanks, Future Hope. Love you, buddy.
Wow, a bag of Lay's potato chips.
Hope has been more useful than Noel.
Oh god, yeah. Hope time traveled the hard way.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's like, I could see Lightning being like, I don't like this, but I understand I have to fight.
But I don't have a choice. I
But,
feel,
like,
or well, my only choice is end existence, so I'll do this.
That doesn't really seem to be the vibe of it, though.
No.
Like, the way she cried and everything, it seems like she's like, yeah, damn, I'm gonna protect this goddess. Fuck yeah. But it's like, but that shouldn't be the vibe. It really shouldn't.
I mean, honestly, it kind of just comes off as muddled.
It's all very murky. And I don't think Caius is that interesting. For all that, this was his plan.
Yeah,
He's been behind this all, and it's like, no, he isn't. The paradoxes are the goddess's fault. Like, explicitly the goddess's fault. Southwest corner. Nope.
Huh? It's alright then.
I have to then throw him. You're the Moogle. But he got it.
I think he got it. He's as weird as that looks.
Station board.
And his demon.
Directly west. Is that the place? I don't remember. Let's have a look at some stuff, shall we? Alright, there's no death in the void beyond. Souls who long to die instead live within dreams that are spun from the fabric of their deepest desires. Once trapped within these dreams, they have no means of escape. Next time you enter a mirror, peer close to the edge, so you see the ghostly shimmering. That is the world of dreams, known to some as the mirror world.
Neat.
It is an eternal place of wishes fulfilled and happy memories made real, yet the ghosts who inhabit it know not that they are prisoners of eternity.
Neat.
Alright, we have Hope's message, which we saw before, and then we have the Ultima brand, yes. The heart of chaos does not grant the guardian power, it eats away at the physical self. Caius did not gain an immortal body, but was cursed with eternal life. Heed my words, Noel, you are the last protector and the only one who can wrest the heart strikes from Caius. In the instant you strike the life from his body, you shall either inherit the curse or break its eternal grip. Only your will can sway fate one way or the other.
Alright then.
Hey, Caius Caius is a decent sub-villain to lead into the actual finale, yeah. Yeah, that's accurate. Oh yes, I got there's the artifact that was there. Yeah. Okay. And then on the way west.
Yeah, west.
The Bray front in the bottom right corner. Not entirely sure what that is.
I suppose it means east.
Well, west, that's a new way to do west.
Mm-hmm.
West.
I mean, west is one letter away from both of them, which I think is quite impressive.
Front. Oh, hello. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, this is where we came up. Getting rid of him.
It could be the one we saw right at the start, which is over by the trees.
Oh, yeah, I got that one, didn't I? Or...
To the right, to the left here. As we were coming into town.
You saw one?
I wonder if I saw the one that was actually the one we got in town. Huh.
It just says east of the beachfront in the bottom right corner. What they mean by bottom right is interesting.
Maybe it's near that rock somewhere. Seems about as bottom right as it gets.
I don't think I got it because it was a fragment called Cartesian board. We have the Laplacian board.
Maybe it is west.
Went over there anyway before. And this is town square, and that was beachfront.
Could be up top.
Yeah, there it was up top, and I couldn't get it before. I'm a little confused.
You
by the
pretty much got
directions of this
dragged
guy.
here.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
No, this is just a really annoying prop hunt. And it's only the beginning.
I do hate the Moogle hunt stuff. It's so bad. Yeah, everything's Noel, but also we really shouldn't kill Caius.
Well, apparently when he kills Caius, he'll get a choice about what to do, as opposed to everything else the game has been saying.
Alright, the Cartesian board. The world beyond is a chasm between the seen and unseen worlds. It's a space made of shadows that are cast long and dark from Valhalla itself. Many formed, closed, incomplete worlds are known as temporal rifts. There are other kinds of places here too, such as palaces and battle arenas molded from nothing more substantial than hopes, dreams, and passions. We don't get to fight in the Colosseum, though.
Nah. Coliseum's for closers.
God, it's like, so the items I get from the advanced hunt is one is a adornment and one is an elixir.
Yay.
I'm not sure I can be bothered.
What do elixirs even do?
Heal, I guess. I have one? No.
No.
I have a lot of CP I will spend off stream. Definitely flow time.
Use the
so,
artifact.
Yes, this is where we can fuck off and
die.
And do a bunch of stuff. We can go back to the dying world in 700 and go to the area that was blocked off before.
Yep.
We've been given a second chance by the goddess herself.
Thanks, goddess. You're so helpful.
We're going to save the cocoon that Hope built.
Yep. And save the future, too. Hey, Caius.
Bitch.
You told us you wanted to save Yule by destroying the world. That if you could take away our future, Yule wouldn't have to see any more prophecies and she wouldn't have to die.
You know, despite the fact that I've been reading it in subtitles, the entire time. I thought Yule was spelled Y-U-E-L.
A lot of people do type it that
this
way.
entire time.
In the end, when she died, she was smiling.
My brain simply refused to parse it as such.
I am going to fight you and show you the truth.
Don't fucking kill him, though.
No, kill him. It's fine.
Don't fucking kill him.
That fragment told us we're gonna kill him, and then Noel is going to get a dialogue choice to save or destroy the future. Great job, everyone. So there we go. We have now jumped all the way over.
Yep. So yes, that's a dying world. New Bodum. A couple more fragments, apparently. And, yep, alright.
No,
so
there are several gates and offshoots and shit.
Yep, there's a gate here.
Yep.
And memory, frozen in crystal.
And memory, frozen in crystal.
Living at the end of days, Serah wanders through a world of his memories. She learns that Noel wanted only to protect Yule at the side of his friend and mentor, Caius. But he loses everything when Caius abandons them and Yule dies. The goddess opens a door to Valhalla, and Noel is about to go through it when Serah finally manages to reach through to him. Together, they wake from the dream and begin to search for a way out of their prison.
Okay.
Alright then.
Serah doesn't really try to reach out to him, though, at any point in the other dream as well. But she just follows him around like a puppy. Like, she never really tries to be like, no, no,
Well, it's
no.
just the very last scene.
The very last thing she reaches out to him.
That description basically was the entirety of what happened there.
But it is like, but she never tries to, like, break him out. She does just follow him around.
No, because that would make the game longer.
It's true, it would make the game longer. Oh, are we gonna ride that chocobo? Yeah, we are.
I'm glad the chocobos are thriving at least.
I'm gonna get on that fucking chocobo. I think it's the nearest chocobo.
300 miles away.
Do you think you can ride this chocobo? In the Choco Rodeo? I guess I'll reveal that first. I don't think you can reveal things on the chocobo.
I don't believe so.
Oh fuck.
Ah!
Yeah, let me get away, let me get away. No! I have to reveal the bridge, I think!
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's Goop.
Thanks, buddy. Why does Astro do anything? Because she's bad at this.
Because the writers are bad.
That too. I don't know, it's so hard to, like, have sympathy for Caius, really. In that he's right, he's absolutely right, don't get me wrong, Astro fucked all of this shit up, but his solution is unhinged, which again makes sense. He's lived through immortality and saw Yule die over and over and over again, but I don't know, it just doesn't land. Because we barely see him. And for all that this was his plan all along, and everything we've been doing has been him, it feels like you were trying to do Barthandelus again, but failed to actually understand how, like, Barthandelus worked, and the nature of the linear gameplay in 13 really sold Barthandelus.
Despite being the people who wrote Barthandelus.
Right? How did they write Barthandelus and write 13 and then fuck it up so hard in this game?
Because it's a miracle that any piece of art ever gets made.
That's fair. We're gonna utterly ruin Serenity.
It's just a strange game.
It's a strange game.
And not in a way that I find endearing.
No. But I've talked very long and hard about how I hate that this changes 13. What's your opinion?
I mean, yeah, it does kind of ruin the take from it.
Better not run off, fucker.
Later, fuckos.
He's kind of running off. He's not running off too far. anything else you'd like to say? Again, I've talked a lot.
I mean, I'm probably gonna have to gather thoughts.
On everything that has been revealed to us. Thanks, Chocobo.
Thanks, buddy. But more than anything, it does just feel like, you know, they clearly wanted to do something and it just didn't work at all. And like, I do really get why when you love a story as much as 13-1, that game coming along and basically like taking specifically the point that you resonate the most with it and going like, nah, haha, just kidding, how like, it's essentially an entire game spitting in like the thing that you like about one of your favorite games.
Hey!
Ah!
Hey!
Oh my
Hey!
god!
Hey!
He just fucking left! Oh my god!
Oh shit! Get back!
You were standing right there just like, hey guy, hey, excuse me, hi, taxi. Then it just drove the fuck off.
Well, alright. Let's head northeast straight away. I cannot find
Turns out.
Then head northeast and grab a treasure. Facing south, you see a treasure floating in the cliffside. I mean northwest. Because the Omega brand, what I got, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that was
was
the thing
over
that you
in that.
mobbed
Have
through.
they mixed up east and west again? Yeah, I got the Omega brand, yeah. Honestly, look at this. An idolith that summons Bahamut is set into the hilt of Caius' greatsword. Bahamut is an eidolon of Valhalla, a gift from the goddess of chaos to her in the sea. No one now living knows why Caius possesses the crystal idolith of the sea. It was centuries, nay more than 1,000 years past that it became the guardian, and his companions of that age have long since departed this mortal realm.
Neat.
Guess he got Bahamut because I guess Fang isn't around to use him.
There you go.
A massive battle once raged on Grand Pulse. Padra was besieged by a great army that sought the life of the Serahs. In the face of this assault, Caius chose to perform an incarnate summoning. This ritual merged his essence with that of the Eidolon Bahamut and drew forth all their latent power. An incarnate summoning spends the life force of the summoner, and thus did Caius perish. But he returned from death's domain, an immortal heart beating within his breast. The dark summons is now his to wield at will, as long as the heart of chaos pumps eternity through his veins.
Yum! Tasty ichor.
I don't really see a chest on here. I had that fucking chocobo!
Maybe it's
There
up here.
it is.
Yeah. I was gonna say up in this corner. We were kind of so focused on getting back on the chocobo and
yeah,
I've been told to go to the other direction that we never even really looked in this
tell me
corner.
to go in the other direction, yeah.
But yeah, and it really does try to do this like whole he's been masterminding this whole thing when like he hasn't done anything, and like even the sort of big picture stuff of like there's a big flan attacking Cocoon, like that's kind of the only thing that's been this big unexplained mystery this entire game so far. So it does not, it kind of doesn't do anything to sell the he's this mastermind behind this thing filled with infinite sorrow, you know?
Oh, I think I know what I had as my other one. I think I had Noel as a synergist for the protective buffs.
I could believe that.
Yeah, it's all a string of random events that doesn't have... You know, I watch an awful lot of police procedurals and, you know, procedurals in general. I'm that person. I watch that shit. And, like, you know, I think of them and how, like, you know, the episode's plot might not directly relate to the overarching plot, but there's usually at least moments or character development, or, like, they'll have some time in the episode devoted to the overarching plot of the entire series. Like, Burnout has kind of really solidified it.
Well, and a big piece of it is also that, like, the thing that you do in the episode is going to pay off something related to the big plot, even if it's tiny, even if it comes way later or a character just shows up again, like...
Well, a lot of them, like, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to. That's the thing. It's like sometimes the episode of the day is the episode of the day, but they have some time dedicated to it. But, like, so many of these vignettes were just nothing to do with Lightning or Caius. Or these characters developing.
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of my point. Even when you get a one-off monster of the week, it still tells you something about the world you're in or the characters who like you're following through it. And like, this game basically never did any of that.
No. We didn't learn anything about Noel until now, until literally coming to the end of the world of his happy dream.
Well, and ultimately it is that he just, there is no depth to him whatsoever.
No,
like,
he has...
His story is exactly what his story is, and the reason they didn't tell it to you is because they had nothing else.
It's head east at the end of the train, but this is the train and it's west. Oh.
They were clearly playing a mirrored version of the game.
I think so.
They had a guide that printed all the things backwards.
Oh, no, not again.
Come on, Mom.
The fuck off again. Off he goes.
Surely not this time.
And yet the game doesn't sell Caius as a villain like anywhere near as much as he needed to be.
No. Certainly if that's what you were gonna go with, you know. When you're gonna like
you like compare him to like any other villain, like not even Bartan the list, like you compare him to anything like the other great villains of Final Fantasy, like Kefka and Sephiroth and the Sorceress, and like
he's a non-entity.
Exdeath, you know, like he really doesn't do anything. Guys, please. Oh my god, take me further away from the chocobo. He's gonna run from me.
You're gonna jump on this chocobo and immediately run up and get told to go off it.
Yeah, as it says, go northeast. This map is like flipped in their heads for sure.
It sounds to me like they had an actual flipped image of it for one reason or another.
And only it's time to find a gate and throw Mog, alright?
That sound is so loud compared to like everything else going on here.
Like, Caius is completely underbaked.
Yeah.
Yule is underbaked.
Yep.
Yule's
just an exposition machine.
She is such a prop and an exposition machine. Yeah.
But yeah, and you really don't get anything of like, you know, Caius is the last human, like, one way or another. And, you know, clearly, like, the fact that he had no other people and that Yule and Caius were his only friends is kind of like this big motivating fact about his character, but like, even then, the game does so little to show you it and just says it 30 hours in. And it just lands like wet tissue paper.
Yeah, nothing in this game lands for me at all. Like, I don't even, like, people have described it as, like, a fun romp, but, like, I don't know where the fun is.
Yeah, I don't know what the fun is.
Where's the fun? Like, this isn't Dark Cloud 2, which is absolutely a fun time travel romp. I don't know where the levity here is. Like,
But it is also like, you know, time travel plots where you resolve the paradox and undo everything kind of do give you free reign to just go nuts.
Yeah.
Because you're going to set it back as the way it was, you know, the next morning.
They do not go hard enough, no.
You know, like, the big issue with it is that it's like, the paradox is like, oh, there's something in the way of the sun. And it's like, well, all of humanity is going extinct then. Your crops are not going to grow and there's going to be mass starvation, like...
Yeah, it's far too dure and it takes itself far too seriously. Yeah, for sure. But again, you know, I think of Dark Cloud 2 and I think you know that game is not taking itself seriously because the first villain's a fucking clown with a giant elephant and big ass mechs, and you know exactly what tone Dark Cloud 2 is going for. Right off the bat, we are here for fun time travel adventures. Here, it really is like the tone is big, shattering, war.
The end of humanity. Noel's the last person.
Lightning's trapped in Valhalla, fighting for her life.
Caius is trying to kill billions of people, but also it's to like snuff out the spark of humanity in existence for his child girlfriend. Like it's all so like. It's done so little to actually make you care.
I would love to keep riding the Chocobo, but you can't use Mog on Chocobos. Oh, Mog, you're okay.
It's fine. No, and that is also the whole, like, the exploration of it is so discordant. You're running around this empty thing, occasionally being forced by monsters to fight them, occasionally being forced by treasure chests to get off of the Chocobo. Like, it's just, ugh.
Love you! And find that exit. Stat!
We found it. You're trapped here.
And yet, every Yule has been functionally the same Yule.
Yes. They occasionally have a veil or don't have a veil, and that's kind of it. They're all the same Yule.
They're all the exact same Yule, who then starts every conversation by saying, "I'm not the Yule you know." It's like, well, that doesn't actually mean anything to me anyway, because you're just one consistent character all the time.
I don't know who the Yule Noel knows anyway.
And you act exactly the same as the Yule that we eventually learned that Noel knew, you know? It's this thing of like... It's strange.
I think what kills me is the lack of little things. And this was something that struck me about Grace's F as well, Tales of Grace's F, was like the lack of attention to little details, which is something Final Fantasy is usually very good at.
Yeah.
It's usually very good at getting those little things right. And when you notice that, you fuck nugget! You know, by making the Yules different, by doing little background things and having things change as you change them, but like each part of the timeline is its own separate thing and is not really affected by anything you do in any other part of the timeline.
Yeah.
Which again makes a complete lie of like the non-linearity of the game. This game is incredibly linear. It pretends it isn't, and that's fine. Like, I've said this before, basically all games are linear and pretend to be non-linear, but like, it is like people praise it for being non-linear compared to the first game's linearity, and that annoys me. Because it's not non-linear. It's every bit as linear as Final Fantasy XIII. It just pretends it isn't. I do love Crazy Chocobo though.
At least a Crazy Chocobo.
I didn't have any Gaisho Greens on sale, but I think I have enough. We're going like all the way over to the Oracle Drive. Because that has a wild artifact. So there's actually 2 wild artifact gates we could go to.
Okay.
The guy is going to take us to one of the 2, because the other wild fragment we have to buy from the casino.
Of course.
We are actually out of wild artifacts. Yeah, it is a non-linear, and it tells a far worse story by pretending to be.
Yeah.
Like, because of it, the pacing in the game is entirely ruined. And, like, they cannot tell a story in the way they did in 13. And it's clear that, like, that is very much to the detriment of the game writing. I think part of the reason why the writing is so bad is because in 13, when they were writing the story, they just had to write from beginning to end. And they had, like, some chronologically out-of-date flashbacks and stuff, but that's fairly basic storytelling writing. But like here it's like, oh well, we have to kind of do it in a way that accounts to the players not having seen some optional
80% of
stuff,
the scenes.
or I've been doing things in a weird
we're getting
place.
another note.
You kill him, you betray the goddess. Sure do.
Yay! Yay! Yum. Would that be so bad?
No. The game is very contradictory here. I can do this. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't know where I can.
Ooh, we can do this.
Ooh, we can do this.
It must be difficult to hear them.
They're testing me. I can't have any doubts if I'm going to kill
Really
them.
shouldn't
Something
though.
that you have to do?
Caius. He's protected by the power of chaos. To overcome that power, he must be defeated by another guardian like me. So yeah.
What makes you special, buddy?
Because he's a guardian.
What does that mean?
He's a guardian.
That means nothing.
But he's a guardian. It's got a capital G. He's got to do it. He's a guardian.
You shouldn't kill him, though.
No, he's a guardian.
Killing him kills the goddess, you fucking numpty.
That's fine. He's a guardian.
Caius wants us to kill him.
But not as a guardian.
Alright, we got wild artifact. So we are going to... Yes, the guy's opening the gate here rather than the other gate, which takes us to a different Urba, because we love Urba so much. So I'm glad we're not going to Urba.
Wow, you've really been spared.
So thank God for you, guide. Yeah, it does mean I'm gonna have to do racing. I'm gonna have to farm some potent essences at some point, but that's like fine.
At least we're at a place we can do that.
No, it's always orbs
essences,
here.
yeah, there's orbs.
I need to wait until there is. You know, we're gonna get fragment skills. There's a fragment skill that increases drop rate, I'm pretty sure. So I want that before I start farming.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's so worth all the Gaisho greens.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like you're spending your money on that much else.
No. There's not that much to spend on. What?
No.
I can spend on accessories, but I can't fucking equip anything. I used those 75 of my 90 capacity.
The game hasn't really encouraged you to do much with them anyway.
I feel like the thing is, like, I played this game before I knew about synthesis groups in 13, actually. So, like, I liked accessories in 13, you know, you got some power, your ribbons and stuff like that, but I didn't know that you could, like, incredibly bootstrap some real nasty shit with your accessory set in 13 until they had the guide and we really looked into it.
You could argue it also didn't do a very good job explaining any of that.
No, the synthesis scripts are also not explained in this game either, though, and they do exist.
Yeah.
The synthesis scripts still do exist in this game. Good luck ever getting any of them, though, with that fucking 100 accessory capacity. But I think I didn't realize just how bad the accessory stuff is in this game compared to 1 because I didn't know about the synthesis groups in either game. But man, that I do not like that change.
No.
That change is miserable. And I don't like Wound. I've never liked Wound. I get the point of it. Don't like it as a mechanic, as a solution to the problem. I sincerely hope this is going, yes, yeah. Southwest of the Black Sands of Glen will get rid of this place.
No, it's not like there's anywhere else to go.
No, I meant I was hoping this was the correct gate, and that the other one led to Urba, and this was the one that led to Brescia, because like the guy didn't really mention it until I scrolled down into the Brescia one, where it's like, oh yeah, this is opened by the Dying Sands. I was like, oh thank God. I picked correctly! Alright, but I guess we should potentially stop there.
We should really stop there.
I'll definitely stop there.
I'm very tired.
It's only 3 hours, sorry.
I'm gonna die.
I just want to hear this.
The Brescia ruins into a crawling nest of monsters.
Ooh.
Sure.
I mean, like it wasn't before.
You're right.
Has been forced to withdraw. In a last desperate measure, the government has offered a huge sum of money to the person who resolves the paradox. Many have tried,
Money?
and many have failed.
Money.
But still, the ruins overflow with reckless bounty hunters and scholars seeking to claim the substantial reward.
Well, I do love money, but that'll be next time. Alright, let's go ahead and do a long save while we come out. Alright, so yeah, we learned an awful lot today that really should have been
Oh boy, the game just yelled at us.
It really should have been spread across the rest of the game. You get so much information plopped on you unceremoniously. Right?
Hey, here's the reason you've been doing the entire rest of the game.
I have to remind you, we're at the final boss. If we go to Academia, that's the end of the game. There's a series of final boss fights. That's it. That's the ending. It's right there. Right before the ending, you get so much explained to you. By Yule, by Caius, by
Yule,
Lightning.
then Caius,
and Mog.
then Noel, then Mog, then Lightning. This entire stream was just people talking at us of, this is actually the plot of the game. And it's like, oh, that's neat, I guess.
It is so clumsy.
It's extremely clumsy. I mean, that's kind of been this whole game, and it's also kind of like, it couldn't possibly have been anything else for how long we spent not getting any of this, you know? Like, it was always just gonna...
But yeah, you can see by the fact that Academia is kind of the second to last pip on this map, that, yeah, we are right at endgame.
Yep.
And we're finally learning Caius' motivations, and it was him all along! Woo! Somehow. Don't.
Somehow.
Don't.
It's extreme somehow.
Don't ask me how or why. You thought Bartandalus was a puppet master. No, Caius is way better. Anyway, tomorrow, Monster Rancher 2. It is Wednesday, right? Tomorrow.
It is Wednesday tomorrow, as far as I know.
Yes, our murder child has been created, and sometimes he likes to fly into the sky.
As one does.
He's very interesting, and we're going to raise him and hopefully get into the Hall of Fame.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean...
He could do it right now, couldn't he?
No, he couldn't beat the Major 4 right now.
Okay, he could get to them,
He'd probably get to A rank, yeah. he is quite murderous. More of this on Sunday. We're going to be doing a bunch of optional stuff. We'll not be getting to the final bosses on Sunday. I think there's a decent chance we will on the Tuesday, though. I think next Tuesday we're going to do we're going to beat the game.
To do our first, actual finish.
But that is not the end of streaming it, because beating the game does open up a bunch of stuff for us to do, so...
There's a lot of gates over there.
There are a lot of gates, there are a lot of fragments to collect, there's 7 more Paradox endings, and believe me, some of the Paradox endings are really good. And you wish they were the real endings, because they're like... Wow, this game could have been good.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.